wanted the bucket, she would have to go back downstairs. But anyways,
That seems
hello
familiar.
and welcome to another episode of Heroes Need Not Apply, our D&D actual play show where we play through 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons module called the Storm King's Thunder. We are playing it on Roll20, which is a virtual tabletop. Makes it very possible and very easy to be able to play virtually as we do. Also, we use Sirenscape for the noise soundscapes that you'll be hearing throughout the game. And also, we'd like to make a quick shout out and thanks to Jonathan, or at JNathan, or JNATHYN, for the use of our intro theme song and usually our outro theme song. Check him out on Twitter and Instagram. Same thing, just at JNathan, JNATHYN, and give him a shout out. Tell him Heroes Need Not Apply sent you, or Vitamin D&D podcast sent you, and stop in and give him a hello and listen to some of his music. He's got some pretty cool stuff. I think that's all that I've got. Do any of y'all have anything else before we get going?
Speaking of local game stores and supporting your local game shops, I have discovered a new location. It's called Game Point. It's a board game cafe somewhere in the Nashville area, and I'm looking forward to going and checking it out. It looks like you can have coffee and play board games with your friends. So I am going to hit you up and say hi very soon.
Sweet.
Almost sounded like code for something.
I will find you,
I will hit you up.
I will find you.
homie.
Okay, anybody else have anything?
I was gonna say, I know you guys, you've been messaging me all week about where's the latest episode, Patrick? Like, where's, the latest podcast episode and VOD? And I'm, I appreciate it, your rabid fandom, but kind of got a little behind the ball, took vacation, and then got kind of busy at work, and then remembered that last week's episode was cut in half with some technical difficulties whenever my power went out.
Storms.
Yeah, so started working on it and then realized I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do a lot more, fitting pieces together. But don't worry, it'll be out hopefully sometime middle of this week, and then this session at its normal time a week after recording. That's it.
All right. Well, so nobody has anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. Take that as a note. All right.
Somebody
so-
fishing for a happy birthday or something?
Happy
No,
birthday! Is it your birthday?
No, nobody's having a birthday. I just
Okay.
said that.
No,
I'm sure
chaos.
I'm sure
Anybody
somebody.
have anything
I'm sure
to tell?
somebody is having a birthday somewhere.
No. Yes. Happy birthday to you.
To you.
So, last
Let's-
we left off.
To you specifically.
Yes,
Sorry.
you, and you know who you are. So,
Yep.
It's
happy
Coin's
birthday,
birthday.
you.
It's the 10th. No, you are.
Today's the anniversary.
So last we left off, we were up in basically a cloud tower, a tower on a cloud, and
I
you
believe
met-
it was a very fortified fortress, impenetrable even.
No, I don't think so. I think it was just a regular one.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, so you went up there and you met Zephyros, or Zephyros, however you want to say his name.
Mhm.
And you guys started talking to him, and you were talking about some extraplanar things, and he mentioned some names that he's been talking to, blah, blah, blah. And then out in the distance, all of a sudden, you started to see some things flying towards you, and they got closer, and they came to and landed, and it was a bunch of whoa, I don't remember that in there. Sorry. They were a bunch of
Riders.
cult fanatics or something to that effect, and they came in and stood behind you, and they started to walk in. And did they say, "Where's the master of the tower" or something like that?
I don't think they said any. Maybe they did.
Well, we'll just say that they just walked in. These two. So we'll just kind of cut to all of these vultures, these huge vultures that have these people riding on their backs. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. There's 9, and they all land there on the edge of the cloud. And 2 of them, they're kind of hooded. The rest of them have these like really spiky horns, like
look like the
metal.
the Nazgul, like the ring wraiths.
Yeah, they kind of look like that.
They get those
And,
helmets that look that way.
Yeah, the two hooded ones hop off and they hop down and they start walking in, and they see you all standing there, and they say, one of them just steps up and says, "We wish to speak to the master of the castle." And Zephyros is standing there, and he just goes, I believe that would be me. How may I assist you?" And he walks. Let's see.
Can't get out the door.
This one. He walks up and he just brushes past like Orin and Coyn, just like doesn't really even pay attention to him. And then the other one kind of walks up behind him.
Can I? Yeah, Orin's gonna. Look these guys up and down and see if he can't get any bit of information, like weapons that they're carrying. Uniform, familiarity.
Okay. Just do an investigation check, because you're actively searching for things on them.
I can make sure that I have my character sheet pulled up.
Just make sure it's not a passive by any means.
Yeah, my passive investigation's like 21. You sure you don't want me to? Never mind. I'm not paying attention to him at all.
What level are y'all?
4.
We are 4.
So that is a 11 on investigation.
So the robed figures. Oh goodness, hang on a second.
Excuse me, sir. There is a 5 gold cover charge to enter the tower.
Yeah.
It's payable
So
directly to me, Coyn Valentine,
pay the
Ventures
troll to
Walks
Incorporated.
like straight past you, Coyn. He's not even like paying you any attention. Doesn't even look your
This guy
way.
is so rude.
But Orin, you see that they don't really have much like in ways of armor and or weaponry, but you do kind of catch a glimpse of just like a dagger hanging from their side. But they have these long robes on, these red robes. Got the hood over them. They've got kind of like dark metal clasps holding it at the top, and then underneath it's just regular kind of cloth clothing and stuff like that. But they don't have any really like weapons. You don't see swords. You don't see, at least on these guys.
Arcane users. Spellcasters.
So he says,
Guys, this is my old gang. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
I
knew
knew
you
it.
guys had to figure it out, but I'm also a bad apple.
Jacob is a member of the Buzzard Riders. Very creative name.
Tarot.
No, Jacob is.
Thank you.
Tarot's member of the Vulture
The
Riders.
roadkill pod.
the road killers.
so
I'm
he's standing
gonna.
there and he looks up to him and he says, "Yes, what is your name?" And he the giant looks down at him and says, my name is Zephyros, and this is my floating tower that I travel the world in." Yes, the cultist guy looks up at him and just says, "Yes, I am here on behalf of Yansi Bin." I believe that's right. Yeah, Yansi Bin.
Jan
We would like
C.
to
Bin.
join forces with us.
What?
And Zephyros is just like, join forces for what? To aid us in our quest for dominating, all of Faerun.
Oh,
And he just says,
No big deal.
I must go and converse with my associates. And he just like starts to float up like through that, like no
Okay, bye.
no like sudden anything. Yeah, he's just like, and then he just like starts floating up into that upper room and goes through that hole in the roof that's 100.
I'll be right back.
And they just kind of like look at him up, and they just kind of wait there, and they just sort of put their arms in their like in their robes and stand there and just wait.
Like
Like,
that,
very
like
stoic.
very
Don't-
awkward,
Don't even look at you guys. Like
awkwardly in
don't
the
give you
waiting
time
room.
of day. Yeah, they're just like just standing there.
Okay.
Just trying to get my oil changed.
yeah, man. Don't want to have a conversation. Just wanna. I'm here on business. Okay, yeah. Orin is, highly suspicious of the people who rode up on flying buzzards and are appearing very cultish, I guess.
I can't remember. There's not a staircase to upstairs, right?
No, he floats.
Okay,
It's,
yeah. I was,
no,
I was
no,
just
no.
making
Feet
sure.
up.
There was like a circle. But
You may
it's
say.
it was just
entryway.
walls, and like
Okay.
you couldn't even climb it if you wanted to, and it's just
Yeah.
straight up there.
So buzzards, huh? That's interesting. What kind of mileage do you get on those?
Yeah.
So he's just standing there, and he like doesn't move his head, but he cuts his eyes over to you, and like just with looks, just shoots daggers at you with his eyes, and then just like cuts it back down like in front of him, just like staring straight ahead.
Never could trust a bird. Tell you what, especially a buzzard that size. You don't keep it fed, it might just reach back and snap you off and break your back in half with its ugly little beak and stuff. Birds, man, you just can't trust birds.
Birds.
Sure wish we had a bird somewhere around.
And and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Kate is outside,
Autopilot.
just
Yeah, just like,
on close air support. She's like a drone.
I like to imagine at some point she just flies off and like just murders a mouse or something. and then-
all of a sudden you just hear her go, just like that, just like dive.
Kate, is
straight
something
down.
wrong? I'm hungry.
yeah, you just hear like mouse, 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 mouse.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mouse,
There-
mouse,
there
mouse.
goes. Okay. Well. Yeah. I guess Orin's not really sure. These guys seem like they don't really want to talk. If they're gonna talk to anybody, it would be Coyn. I mean, who wouldn't want to talk to that guy?
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, taking over Faerun seems like a really big job.
Yeah.
And who's this Van C. Bean? Fancy Bean. Fancy Bean. I think I may have heard of Fancy Bean.
So the guy in the robes in the back, he just kind of like walks up and just like shoves past Coyn up to the other side.
Slide a hand check as he shoves.
Just grabbing something.
You just-
Anything.
Make a slide of hand check.
Orin draws his
And-
dagger.
And a
One.
pocket full of dirt.
Here we go.
Golly.
19 plus my
I'm
Sleight
sure
of
that
hand check.
Slide.
4.
is-
23.
Oof.
That is a 23, good sir. How much gold do I get?
So as he brushes up past you, you're like whoa, and you just sort of like do a little pickpocket thing, and you just get a little small pouch. Like he doesn't really have much on him, and it's only just a small, like you kind of
That's
jingle. You don't really jingle it because it makes noise.
creepy.
You kind of like you just put
He's
it away.
naked underneath the robe.
Oh gosh.
Guys,
And he shoves
He's
up. past
commando.
him, and he looks. They're standing like side by side with y'all at their backs, and they're just standing there and like not paying any attention to you.
that's a total power move, guys. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. If you just ignore us long enough, maybe we'll go away.
He looks
We're
over
not poor
the
people.
one that just walked up, and he looks over to the other one. He says, "Oh, it's taking him so long. He should have given us an answer. He should be back by now."
Guys,
Quiet.
that is your answer.
And then he looks back at you and he says, "What do you mean by that?"
Well, we're here because he asked us to be here. Did he ask you to be here? Maybe you and Fancy Bean aren't as important as you think you are.
Cuts his eyes at you and he goes, "You know nothing of Yancy Ben.
Well, Fancy Bean sounds like a pretty mean guy. Why
Quit
don't you
your
tell me some
blasphemy.
more
That is
about
not
him?
his name."
Oh.
Isn't he the guy that owns the coffee shop? Yeah, hey, Tarat. Wasn't
And
he
starts
in
to go
No
down
Stone
to
with
his
the
waist.
coffee shop?
Do what?
His
His
No
hand is
stone.
starting to go down to his waist,
Yeah.
and he's just like looking at you, very not nicely.
All right.
With aggression. God bless you.
Thank you.
I sneeze in your direction.
The poor, they make me muffled.
Orin's gonna pull out a copper piece from a pouch and just kind of be rolling it in his fingers and say, "All right, so if we don't know much about your leader and you wish for us to be more respectful, how about enlightening us?"
Tarot following
He's
suit
like-
pulls out a gold piece.
He just says,
Put that away.
Coyn pulls the. Nope, not gonna do it.
Oh, gosh.
he
The one
he looks
platinum
around
that
at
we've
you
got.
and he still has his hand down like towards his belt, and he just says, "If you mock him so, why should I tell you anything about him?"
Oh, we're not mocking him.
It's just ignorance, my friend. It's
Not very smart.
So his hand kind of goes back up, and he just says, "What you must or need to know of Yancy Bin is that he is the Prince of Evil Air,
Prince
like AIR, not AGIR."
Prince of Evil
Those of us.
Air.
I was about
Yep.
to say, this guy's definitely bad.
He's an enemy of Captain
Evil.
Planet.
Evil
Guys,
is in the name.
Guys, he's the Prince of Farts. Either Brady
Prince-
froze or he really didn't like that joke.
No, sorry, I was just checking. Something.
he was like,
he is far too
checking
in
your-
character of this NPC that doesn't like us.
Do not listen to your
Oh,
drivel.
no, I was just checking Coyn's hit points.
He just says, "That is all you need to know. Unless you want to join our cause, then I shall tell you all you wish to know. Otherwise, that is all you need to know."
So does he want to destroy Faerun, or does he want to own Faerun? Does he want to
subjugate.
rule?
Yeah, he wants to
Faerun.
subjugate
He wants to
Faerun.
rule and
Subjugate.
Mhm.
I don't understand what English and vocabulary have to do with this. I passed common back in school. I subjugate all of my verbs.
Does Orin recognize the King of Evil Air or the Prince of Evil Air? Like
To,
Patrick the nerd does not
Trying to
recognize
think
that.
Now, we probably should do some sort of knowledge check.
yeah, do.
I
was just trying
definitely
to
don't
think if
know.
it would be.
Like a history.
Yeah, just do a history
History,
check. I was trying to think
religion.
of what he would fall under.
Knowledge local.
Yeah, knowledge.
Whoa.
I roll.
Came
I
out.
know what air is.
Oh dang.
So what were we doing? Knowledge what? Local?
just history.
History.
That's a 6.
Six.
6.
Dude,
I'm going back.
I
Chonky
no,
die.
I can't even make this up.
Natural 20. How do you do?
Yeah, I would. I gotta snap that. Hang on.
All right.
That is
natural 20.
definitely.
So
What
you
does
got
he
an
know?
extra 20. Okay.
I got a natural
even-
20, but it's a -1.
Oh, nice.
So-
Even
That's
with the natural
insult.
20, you're still not really like super sure. You
Mm.
don't really recognize any name of like the Prince of Evil Air or Yancy Bin. Like, it must be something that's more recent that they have come together and formed, and they haven't really gotten the word out like enough about themselves and what they're doing. So I don't know if you want to take that as like, oh, they're, who cares? They're nobodies, or like, oh crap, these are some people that we haven't heard about, like
Yeah.
Ruh-roh Raggy.
Probably existed in secret before, or
Keep it secret. They kept it secret.
keep it safe. All right. Orin is going to kind of lean back towards. Are these like lanterns behind? Like,
They're braziers.
I didn't. Sorry.
Or no, wait, sorry. They're the hanging globe lights that have the dancing flame.
Oh yeah, like the,
container.
Oh, the
continual
perpetual
flame.
flame.
So yeah, Orin's gonna.
Are they hot?
No,
And they're up
they
in the
don't.
air.
They don't put. They don't put off any heat.
Yeah, and they're floating up in the air. They're not like on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, so Orin's just gonna back away, like just a little bit, kind of lean up against the wall, and cast message to Zephyros, and say, Zephyros, this is the young human that you summoned. Are these? I can't remember if we introduced ourselves.
His name was Orin.
What? Yeah.
His name was Orin. You're human.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you remembered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
getting
been 2 weeks. What's my character's name? I'm
Oreo.
I'm a fighter, right? Wait.
Yes.
Am I the dwarven
Blind
monk?
Fighter.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say I'm the young human. Do we need to be worried about this other party that has arrived? What do we need to know?
He just kind of, he's like, oh, you mean they aren't gone yet? I thought they would have. I don't know anything of them. I've never heard of them or
Okay.
know what they want.
Okay.
Fragile bean.
Be a shame if this tower tipped on its side where we were all sitting here.
Okay.
Just a real shame.
Yeah, Orin doesn't know what to do with that. I mean, I don't think he's gonna convince these dudes to go. I think they would wait here for until the end of the day, if not the end of days.
So one of the other guys outside like peeks his head
no.
and says, what's taking so long? And he
Sorry, don't have the correct change. They're buying some snake oil.
It's shift change.
the first one he just says, I don't know. He said he would go and talk to someone and come back and talk to us, but he hasn't even come back or said anything yet.
I should try to go check on him, and I go hopping into the middle of the circle, and then I hop like Elmer Fudd jumping on the cliff that's been cut off.
Trying to go up.
And
And Orin's gonna say, Zephyros, they are getting agitated. What should we do?
Wait for them to leave, I suppose. I don't know. I don't want to cause any conflict. And this other
Pacifism.
cultist that was asking about, he comes in.
Coyn.
He says, the other guy comes in and he says, what's taking him so long? And yeah, he comes up there too, and he's looking up in there, and he says, is he not coming down because of you three?
no, that would be you three.
Yeah.
You got a scary hat on.
The only reason why he was down
The
here at
other-
all is us three.
The original road guy, he says, yes, maybe he is hiding because of you three.
Is it hard to wash your hair in the shower with that hat on?
And he just kind of turns around, and he just like, he says, who are these people? The one with that just walked in.
The crazy hat.
Yeah. And you see the two robe guys kind of look at each other, and they said, leave now so we can speak to the master of this tower. He's probably only not down here because you're here. Leave now.
Counter with you guys leave now because he was talking to us before you showed up. And then I want to do a perception check on this guy and see what I can tell about him from his garb.
Okay.
Rolling hot, so
Perceptione check then.
I'm rolling hot, so this one's going to be a natural 1. I called it.
Oh
Is it a 1?
gosh.
It is a 1.
How... Yeah.
Well, from where you were trying to like hop up in the stuff, like you just kind of look at him. You don't really look at him real well because you're trying to like just do other things. But the cultist that did, or the guy that just did come up, he kind of walks in on the other side of Coyn, and he says, "Yes, you should leave now." And he starts like shoving you, like kind of like trying to usher you out of the door, like trying to push you. And then the other two kind of step. The one in front of Tarot, he does. He kind of puts his arms up, and he's just like, "Go."
I was
Leave
about
now.
to throw this
Yeah,
guy
I
out
was
the door.
I was about to spring.
Thunder wave.
Oren's gonna say,
Be gone.
Coyn. Do we need to solve this?
What's never the answer, kids?
I mean, he's ready to go. He's rolling that dice. I cast Thaumaturgy.
Oh dear.
I'm kidding. No, I don't. That would be.
Well, that one that's pushing
Like a
you,
party
Coyn,
trick.
since you're not moving, he doesn't. He draws his scimitar and he's just like, leave now.
Oren's gonna act.
If he draws the scimitar,
he's gonna cast an offensive spell. I don't know if you wanna.
Okay.
As soon as he drawing a weapon, like.
Okay. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and roll initiative then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it'd be a surprise because these dudes are ready to shift us
They're
out.
watching. They're ready.
Yeah.
I should have.
they're ready to
roll.
go.
I should have done it on roll 20.
Boom. Nope.
3.
3.
Garbage.
Not good for the
glad
monk.
I'm glad I got that out of the way now, though.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Cue sky music. Sky battle music.
Plus
Dun, 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 dun.
2. 9.
Birds fighting each other.
Coyn got El Nino.
El Nino.
Oren is a 17 with a +1 dex mod if it's a competition between me and those red robed dudes.
Nice.
Tarot's got Son.
Got what?
Son.
Dry.
3. Oh, 3?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know what you're
San. San si Julio Chiba Joshi. Sanstons. Ooh. Blah, blah, blah. I took Mandarin in high school. I know a thing or two.
Did you really? How did I not know this? You just did that so you could watch anime.
That's Chinese.
No, yeah.
Mandarin is Chinese. Not
Sorry,
Japanese.
you just.
Okay, Oren. It's up to you. So you just
didn't
happen to
wanna learn
be
Spanish.
on the top, so you can go ahead and just take your action.
Let's do it.
I can't roll my R's.
All right. Oren's going to. I mean, he's got. I think these spellcaster. I think these guys seem like spellcasters, or at least they just have daggers, so they might be just roguey. But Oren is going to.
I hope they're not.
Oren's going to step up and 5 feet to the north, and he's going to cast Catapult with the copper piece in his hand at the guy in front of Coyn.
Neat. Yeah. You want to explain that spell that you've never used before?
So I haven't used Catapult, and it's forgive me, I can't remember. I think it's from Xanathar's. It's not in the player's handbook, but with Brady's permission, he let me have it. So it's a let's see, range of 60 feet, target object. I got my just somatic components, instantaneous. Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds. Oh shoot, I guess this copper piece is probably pretty light.
Yeah.
Okay.
It weighs about as much as a copper piece.
So, oh shut up. So
Joke from the Smith.
So
We'll have none of those.
Oren would. I mean, gosh, Oren would know that, and I mean, if that, because that was my intention. I should have read while we were waiting. Can I grab something that it's 1 pound, like my dagger or something? I just pull out my dagger for no reason. Well, shoot. Oren casts Firebolt. Never mind.
So what are you doing?
I'm casting Firebolt because Catapult doesn't make sense with the copper piece.
Yeah. I think you should fail, though, the whole coin flip. You should still flip it at him, and you should roll to see if it hits.
Well, Oren wouldn't be flipping a coin at him if he knew.
No, that's a
the weight
coin
of the
move,
spell.
if anything.
Anyway, so it's a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna miss.
I see what you did there.
So that's an 8. Does an 8 hit?
That is a miss.
Okay, well,
So you just like
there we go.
throw your hand up to throw a firebolt, and he's like right there in front of you, sees it coming. He's just like, whoo, just like ducks out of the way, and it just goes back and flies over you and flies over him and like hits the wall up on.
All right, that's my turn.
And you're just gonna stand there.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. So let's.
And I'm gonna
see
draw.
here.
Sorry, Orin's gonna draw his dagger in one hand, just in case.
Okay, so he's gonna look at you, and you start seeing him kind of like mumbling real quick, and he just kind of like does some stuff with his hand, and this flame just kind of like erupts right in front of him and just like kind of washes over you. Let's see, it's gonna be.
It's a 15-foot
You need
cone,
to make a
and
dexterity saving throw.
it hits his friend. Right?
No, he's aiming at you, bruv.
You said it's like a wave in front of him, so it's a 15-foot cone. It kills this buddy.
No,
Thank you.
it's the little thing.
All right,
appears
Dex.
Like a little...
It's he meant noodle. He meant noodle, not a
He's hitting you with sacred flame. Okay.
Oh, got it.
Oh,
An 11 on the Dex saving throw, which I'm sure fails the DC.
It does. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
Take,
gasp.
Gasp.
It is never too late to leave.
you take 4 damage.
Ouch. That's tickled.
So he.
A month ago, that would have killed.
I know. 4, so it's 22.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was like, what just happened? Okay, and then the one in front of Tarot.
Mhm.
He's going to look. Okay, so he's going to try to reach out and like grab your shoulder as he's like, you hear him muttering something under his like breath, and he goes out to like.
He's trying to shoot me off the cloud.
Ugh. Let's see, that's
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
50 damage.
That's an 11 to AC.
Oh, nice.
That is not hit.
Get out of here with that.
So he just
Hot
like
garbage.
he swipes past you and he tries to grab you, and you were just like, "Whew, you're so fast."
Smoke.
It's true.
So they both tried their stuff and they missed. So now this cultist in front of Coyn has his scimitar in hand, and he swings to attack. With a 7. Coyn.
7 misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he just, and you were just like, from where you were still kind of like, from where he was shoving you, you were paying attention. You were just kind of dodged out of the way. But then,
Nothing. They couldn't hear anything through that blue curtain.
I think it was opened.
No.
so they move up, and then now it's Coyn's turn.
Thank goodness Brady didn't do the classic, 40 orcs
So
for the battle.
So he drew the scimitar. Would I have had time at that point to draw my crossbow as he was throwing the scimitar, or I'll have to draw it now as an action?
I mean, drawing is not an action. It's a free action.
It's not an action for you to draw it.
You're fine.
Okay.
So you can just take it out.
Yep.
I am going to. I know there's no facing, but for flavor, I am going to draw the crossbow. And as I draw the crossbow, I'm going to fall back, put one hand up in front of me, have the crossbow and loaded, obviously. I'm going to let loose with the crossbow. And that is going to be a
And you don't take disadvantage for being that close because you have a feat, right?
crossbow master.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have
Just checking.
disadvantage for being in It's 16 plus my crossbow is a +4, so that is a 20 total. Is that it?
That's a hit.
All right.
Very
Let's do
palpable
it.
hit.
Palpable.
So that is a D8 +2. 8 +2, 10. That's 10 damage with the crossbow.
Oh, that's 10 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Piercing.
level it up and you just like aim it right at his
Piercing.
face and it hits him straight between the eyes. And
Ooh!
just
It's
Yes,
gonna really mess up
yeah.
all those wavy things on your head.
and it just like it hits him in the head and he just like goes still and just topples over backwards.
Oh man,
I
You-
really
you
thought,
one-shotted
I really
this
thought
dude.
I thought he was gonna get shot, and he was just gonna be like,
Ten
just
points?
look back down.
Holy moly! Yeah, I'm.
It was to the head.
I'm not.
Maybe we were supposed to befriend these guys.
No, they don't seem. I.
So do
you
No
want
takes
are you
his
gonna
back.
stay there?
He's dead.
you want the guy with 10 HP on your team? No, we're good.
But there's a lot of them.
Yeah, we.
Oh, these guys- these cultists-
Gonna move or
Mark my words. I turn around and I look at Coyn. I mean, I'm Coyn. I look at Warren.
There's a
Hey,
mirror-
I have duplicity.
there's
It
a
could
mirror-
happen. Don't-
There's a mirror right
Earlier,
there.
he casted duplicity just so he can look at himself and be like, "I had a good.
Hey,
Way to go,
Yo,
E.
Good job, buddy.
Come over
Yo.
here and pat me on the back."
No, I look at Warren and I go, cultists, don't let them raise the dead.
Oh, oh no!
Okay.
I hope not. Looks like some of them have
So-
little skulls on their outfits.
Yeah. I
So
don't see
now-
the skull. Do they?
On one of the tokens, there's like, it's got like clasps that
I
look
thought
like
they were just little clasps.
maybe. I'm
So now that brings us to
just
Tarat.
metagaming over here.
Alrighty, I am going to swing at the gentleman that is in front of me that touched my shoulder.
With
Don't-
your
don't
with
touch-
your fists.
Don't touch
or-
me, bro.
I assumed that I had my battle axe in hand whenever we ran up the stairs last episode.
I mean, you could draw it.
Yeah, you were pretty ready.
Or
and,
hand-
You
like,
could draw it for
cautious.
free. You can draw it for free. It doesn't.
yes,
Well, yeah,
okay.
You can draw it for free, or I mean, he was pretty cautious whenever y'all came up last time, anyways. So
Yeah.
either way, you have your battle axe out.
He's
Or
always
hand-
prepared.
a hand axe.
Red
Hand
roll.
axe, okay, sorry.
But I rolled a natural 20.
Whoa!
So that
to-
would be
to
a
hit.
Two. That's two
with-
tonight.
Let's go. I'm due.
So
Wait a minute, hold on. So for
Man, just wait.
natural 20s, what was my little thing?
We.
I can regain key points?
Oh
No, that was
yeah.
on,
Oh,
that's only
on
if you
flurry
were
of
using flurry
blows.
of blows.
Dang.
Oh, dang, okay.
So roll another
So-
one after this. and then-
Yeah, roll. another
He's
one.
not gonna be alive.
Unfortunately, I only rolled a 1 on the damage die,
Oh,
so
dang.
that's 6. Does that double?
Double the
You
die.
double the dice that you roll,
Ah,
and then
so
add your
it's-
modifier.
Lame. Okay, so yeah, 7.
Oh man.
You rolled 2 ones?
No, no, he just
No,
just
just,
doubled the dice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
And then I'm going to unarmed strike this this man.
So you did 7 damage, you said?
yes.
Correct.
Okay.
And,
And
Okay.
23 to hit, not a
Man,
not a
that's a
natty
hit.
20. And again, lowest damage on that, but 6.
You still got him pretty good. So he
I hope
was still
so.
a bit like off balance from
13.
trying to get you, and you just like you took a swipe at him, just caught him good across the chest, and then just like caught him with an uppercut, just caught across the chin, and he's pretty bloodied, like he's looking pretty hurt. And you're just gonna stay there, staying up in his grill.
Yep.
All right, so
Stay
that
up in his
brings us
grill.
Back to Oren.
okay. Well.
Okay.
Okay. Orin doesn't like being so gosh darn close to these people. It's
Reach
not.
out and
not-
touch Cultists.
Yeah, read out. Touch
Especially when you
space.
cast the wrong spell.
I didn't.
It's a
Yeah.
real-
Well, I got a knife out now. But I.
Hey, whoa, easy there.
It's
Patrick.
I'm guessing the knife weighs at least 1 pound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm square as far as if I wanted to catapult it across the room, but I'm not gonna do a cool spell on the dude that you're about to kill. So
Still there.
yeah, right. Pew. Man, I'm just gonna cast with disadvantage. I mean, an attack on this dude right in front of me. Let's see what
Alright.
it's gonna be. No wait, I'm gonna cast mage armor. So yep, just going to slap my chest and just like my spectral
Tony Stark.
yeah. I got the
So
little
you're at
suitcase
14 now?
armor. Yeah, so that is 14. 13 plus my dex mod, which is 1. So
Okay.
14.
So you just
see.
and you see the
Yep.
this blue force kind of like
Yep.
shimmers real quick, and
So that's
have you on a mage armor.
it. That's all I can do. Up in my AC because I know there's more people outside.
Okay, so the that dude that's standing in front of you, he like pulls back his robe, kind of like a duster, like revealing his
gun. Oh.
But he pulls around this bag. It's this ornate looking bag, and you didn't really see it underneath his robe earlier.
Mhm.
But he kind of swings it around, and on the front of it, you do see that you're so close. It has this like face on it, like it's decorated with this face on it. But it's like, imagine a little messenger bag. It's about that size, and he just turns around and he says, or he opens it up, and you just kind of see like or hear. You don't see anything, but you hear like a gust of wind, just kind of like.
Oh,
And-
bag of wind.
And,
SOB.
and he says, "Kill them."
The wind says kill them, or
No,
he's
the guy that just unleashed it.
it's like
He
a
says, "Kill
spirit.
them."
They serve a spirit in a bag. Kill them. Okay. All right. Well.
And let's see, I'll put.
You guys ever watch that movie Odysseus?
Odysseus. No, I've never seen that one.
Hold on.
Troy.
Okay.
No. Pretty sure it's
Okay,
just called
sorry. So
Odysseus.
that was his turn, and then the other one in front of Tarot.
Yep.
He goes to.
He goes to hit him.
Yeah, he goes. He
'Cause
tries
he's our-
again to,
he's our tank.
reach out and touch you.
Wait, what's
with-
touching me? Same dude
Yeah.
again?
Same dude. He's
Okay.
touching you again.
Sorry, I was looking up something, and then you were like, bag of wind, and then something's touching me.
So that would be a
Very awkward.
13 to hit.
13. Get out of
Nothing.
here.
So he's still trying to like hold his chest where he was bleeding from where you hit him. He's just kind of like trying to reach out and grab you, but he misses.
Sucker.
And that brings us to the other cultist when they heard some ruckus and raised voices.
Oh.
And he walks in and says, "What's going on?
Ah.
What? Get them!"
He just fell on
Steps
this
up.
crossbow bolt.
It was the giant.
The giant, the giant was flossing and picking his
Flossing
teeth.
with the crossbow bolt and dropped it. Oops.
Total accident.
Dental hygiene is very big among the cloud giants. Literally.
So that's as close as they get, but this one does step up as he saw you and drew his scimitar, and he's going to attack you, Tarot. With gonna be 9 to hit.
Aha, no. just
That's
not.
a miss. So you kind of sense.
Don't sound too disappointed, Brady.
And he takes a swipe, and you're just kind of like with your monk reflexes and missed, and then all the other ones moved up, and that's it for them. So then that brings us back to Coyn.
Coyn. Surprisingly, that's the sound his crossbow makes. So with Crossbow Master, I can reload and not lose an action. Also, I would like to cast. Nope. I think which one of these two has fewer? Took the bigger wallop.
You're controlling soundscape. How? I'd like to cast.
Which one has what?
What?
So which of these two
Has the bigger wallet?
has wallop took the bigger?
Oh, the one in front of
Whack and
Tarot
hit points.
is taking the
one
most
in front
damage.
of Tarot has taken
In
the
the
most
midst of
damage.
battle, you may never know, Coyn.
The one in front of me looks like he hasn't done anything to but open a bag.
Okay, and he
The one in
commanded
front of
win.
me tried to touch my shoulder. All right, that should be enough for you to kill him.
Well, I'm thinking the dudes in armor are more your speed, and if the guy in the robes touches you, then you will no longer be our sack of hit points. All right, so I'm gonna look back and forth between Tarat and Orin, and I'm just gonna make it a random shot, I guess. 14 at the one in front of Tarat.
Yep, that's it.
Plus 4, that would be 18. 1d8.
It's I roll.
4 plus 2, 6.
Damage
So that's 6 damage, piercing,
on the one
on the
that's in front
cultist
of-
in front of Tarat.
minus 6. All right, so you just after you reloaded, shoot it, hits him in the back, and like it looks like a pretty good flick on the nose would send him down. Like he is
He's
really hurting.
He's looking like an old guy that got shot in the face, laying in the middle of the floor. We never learned his name.
Yeah.
He must not have been important. And he died rather quickly.
So yeah, you attacked him, and he's looking rough, and then that brings us to Tarat.
Alrighty, I will swing at that gentleman in front of me. With my hand axe. Man, what is with these ones? That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
And then 6 points of damage.
Oh. And he falls like a sack of potatoes. He is now dead.
Ooh, potatoes.
As he
then I'm
yells
gonna-
out in pain as he dies.
Potatoes? Oh,
No,
the
he
guy in
doesn't
the
yell
background.
potatoes as he
The guy,
dies.
the guy in the background. Yeah, I was like, what?
I
No,
loved
he-
potatoes.
No, he drops like a sack of potatoes, and then I heard somebody scream on the sirenscape, and I was like, yes, it is. He screams in his...
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So I am
And
going
he's dead.
to expend one of my key points and do flurry of blows to that gentleman that ran up on me in the suit of armor.
Ran all up on you.
Yo.
Alrighty.
So here's the first one.
Send it.
That is a 13 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Ooh, and again, my damage die. They suck. I need to get different ones. I
Yep.
keep
Oh, no.
rolling ones. So that's 6 points of damage.
Dang, it's still...
Yeah. And then I'll roll. Yeah, no, the second one definitely doesn't do it. A 6 to hit.
That's a miss.
I assumed, but I got a 4 on the damage die.
Don't roll them
First
together.
You just hit him straight across the chin, and just again you hear something go like pop, and you see a tooth fly out. He's like, and just blood just starts gushing from his mouth, and he's looking bloodied.
Gotcha.
Stand there.
I am going to not leave his space.
Gotcha. So you're gonna
But
dance in his.
I'm going to
his
dance in his.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're staying within his reach, so you're not leaving and taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
He's floating like a butterfly.
And he's stinging like a bee.
Just getting in a better position to be hit.
Yeah,
Right.
more opportunities. Okay, so that's your
Feeling
move,
a
and that brings us
dodge
to-
coming on.
That is my move.
Brings us to Orin.
Cool. Gonna take a chance here.
Love coffee.
I'm going to step away from this bro. So it's 5, 10. Does he take an attack of
Yes.
opportunity with what?
Does with Sacred Flame. bro.
Can he take an attack of opportunity with a spell?
That is a good question.
Don't
a
think
cantrip.
so.
No,
Well, I mean,
only
he can
melee
always
weapons.
he can always unarmed strike you. Like,
Yeah, he just
Any-
goes
any-
He's
to
just
try
gonna
and punch,
punch
you.
at me? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He puts the bag out and he's just gonna take a swipe at you.
Go ahead.
he's such a
Go
sorry
ahead.
sport. You're gonna get hit.
Nah, that's an 8.
I was gonna say, go ahead, strength mage.
Yeah, he's not
Bring it
used
on,
to
bro.
He's just kinda like,
Yeah.
Come back here.
come here.
Flipping
don't
through his
run
book.
off."
Yeah.
And as whenever you move over there, you feel
What?
something next to you, like it's weird because like even up here in the castle, you thought it would be gusty and stuff, but like there's not much wind that's been inside the castle.
Yes.
But right next to you, you just feel this like this kind of stirring of gust, like a breeze, just in that one spot.
In this one spot?
Yeah, like right next to you.
Okay. Like
There.
to my left?
Correct. To your left.
Because
You're looking down.
Coyn doesn't feel it. He doesn't feel it there.
You just feel it right there.
Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, Orin's gonna feel it kind of whipping up his cloak and think that's strange, but he's gonna keep stepping back. So he's gonna get. That's 15 feet total movement. And going to cast whatchamacallit. Gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Yep. So going to gonna hit these boys. Create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at the targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. So make a ranged attack spell, a ranged spell attack for each ray. Okay. So
I'm guessing you're gonna do this dude.
yeah, that dude, the one just to the east, if you will, of Coyn, or of Tarot, and then the one just to the south of Tarot.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All
so, Magey boy that I ran away from. That is going to be a 14 plus. That's a unnatural 20 to hit. Okay.
That's gonna be hitting.
So I'll roll the hits first, and then we'll come back for damage. Guy to the east. That's going to be another hit. I'm assuming that's 23. All right. Another swing.
Barely.
Ooh, that's a natural 1. So the one to the south does not get hit. It flies wide.
Gotcha.
So
damage on the first dude.
let's see.
Straight into Coyn.
Roby McMaesters.
So that's 2d6. So I'm gonna pick 2 of my favorite d6s.
Here, I'm gonna roll for you.
That's okay.
You probably rolled very well, I imagine.
All right, so that's 6 points of fire damage to the mage fellow, and then and then 9 points of fire damage to the fellow to Tarot's east.
And he just crumples over, dead.
Nice.
You hit him with that fire, and he makes that. And just like he's clawing at his chest where he hit him.
There's
with the
going to be a
scorching ray.
lot of very
And then just
concerned birds
falls over.
outside. When
And then
nobody
the one
comes
that's
back to
below
ride them.
Tarot kind of like doesn't do anything because he doesn't get hit. It flies wide.
Nice. Okay.
He stands there and
Alright.
looks at his best friend burning alive, thinking,
Yeah.
what did I get into? I just wanted to ride birds, man.
Yeah. Does Orin feel like that updraft is like strong enough to like lift?
No, you just feel like this just movement of air. It's kind of like, yeah, it's just a little movement of air. It's nothing like,
Okay.
it's just kind of little gusts and puffs.
You
in that one
just
spot.
feel a spectral tentacle slide
So
across your
that
back.
Oh gosh.
that one that you hit with a ranged attack in the robes,
Uh-huh.
he turns around
Mr.
and looks at you, and he starts saying something. And
Creepy
he takes,
bag boy.
Yeah, takes a little something out from his robe and starts like scattering it in the wind.
Stop it.
And you start to feel this like
Nope, I don't.
sensation come all over your body, and you need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
What? Man, all these status effects. I cast shield on this wisdom saving throw. Well, crap. Oh, thank goodness I'm proficient in that. Please, 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 please. Oh, dang. 8. Man.
That total, that's everything.
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
Total.
From where you were backing up and you cast this, scorching ray, your hand was still kind of dropping, and like you feel this sensation come over you, and like you just start to freeze up, and you just like seize up where you're standing,
Ooh.
and you just like.
Well, that's not good.
It's like a whole person or something.
Oh
let's
no!
see.
If only we had a cleric.
Oh, please.
Okay, yeah. So you can't move.
Okay. What condition do I have?
You are paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Yeah, I just want to, like, I'm going to look up paralyzed so I can
Right.
make sure I understand what I can do.
Gotcha.
Probably nothing besides think and breathe.
Hey, I can control a bird who can cast spells if I can think. All right.
Yeah, I believe you can.
That is
I
true.
believe you can still.
All right.
You're
all right.
Yeah, you're still
All right.
conscious.
All right.
I didn't know that your bird can cast spells for you.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see here. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated.
Yep.
Can't move or speak.
I'm going to have to look up that
Automatically
condition, too.
fails. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the
Yep.
creature.
Yep. About to get nasty.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
so you just
critical
sit up
hits
in place.
and with advantage, so that's
Yep.
that's bad business.
Bad day.
Can
All right. So you see, that's
Do-
all you do.
does Oren have any opportunity to call Kate to fly in this direction to try to come in?
Yeah.
I don't even know where she is.
Well, on your next turn you can.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check. Okay.
She's in the area. She's just not in there. But yeah, on
Yeah.
your turn you can call her.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start to feel that gust that was up next to you, kind of like pick up. I don't know how to explain it, but all of a sudden you just feel this boom, just slam into you. Just
What?
you don't see anything, and it just slams right into you. Oh, with advantage. Yeah, 19. AC?
Yeah, I mean, and I can't cast shield or anything, so yeah, that hits.
Oh, and that would be a critical too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Yeah. He can hear
it's
you.
any attack
I'm
that
pretty
hits
sure, yeah,
is a
any
critical.
attack.
Yes.
This
Sorry,
guy has
critical?
a bad
What?
combo. He has a bad combo. He can have a little tiny thing hit
Yeah.
people, and oh man, that makes it
hits-
like
So this
Go-
damage hits you for 19 damage. Total.
Oh my gosh.
Yikers. That's nasty.
And you
19.
said the
And you-
guy
Did you
that
just
got shot in the face was
Oh.
weak.
You just distracted.
And you
Oh, yeah.
didn't.
He
like,
was.
You still like you can move your eyes around and stuff, but you don't see anything. And Coyn doesn't see anything.
He's got like hit from
Oh,
behind, just like.
You just got hit with something.
Oh,
and, like,
man.
That's the thing too. Is like Coyn doesn't know this happened because all he saw you do was just like you're just frozen in place.
Yeah.
And he like unless he does a perception
No, I
check,
hear
he
that-
doesn't know anything's up.
So that's what I was getting ready to ask. Can I do a perception check to see if I heard a sizable thunk get taken out of Orin?
Um,
My
yeah,
like bleeding?
just-
Yeah. Like.
on your turn, I'll let you do a perception check.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So now that brings us to the cultists. So
Did I get skipped?
no,
thought I
you're
went-
after.
I went after these guys.
Yeah, you go after these guys.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm top of the order. Unfortunately.
So he's standing on the body of his dead cult member.
Yep.
I believe he should get disadvantage on everything, as that's difficult,
It's difficult
bumpy
terrain. It's difficult
So-
emotionally.
Yes.
It's difficult terrain.
So this
I wish I-
first one to the left of Trot, he ran up through the doors, and he kind of runs up next to the bag boy, and he's gonna take a swing at Trot with his
Bag boy.
scimitar.
Big boy. Big.
let's see what Kyle has.
That's a 12.
Kyle.
So that's a miss. He just, and then the one right below you, he's gonna take a swipe at you with his scimitar. Okay, that's 19.
Ooh, that hits.
Okay, that does hit.
For sure, for sure.
And it's
And my
gonna
bongos.
be-
Your deathos, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
the bongos of death.
that's my
3 points of damage.
favorite cereal.
Ooh.
Yeet.
Um,
And so, was
then-
that the guy that is south of me, or
Yes, the
Okay.
guy that was to the south of you that's kind of been there that you had originally danced around so you could get better.
No, that guy was dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because he came
Oh,
on and
yeah.
took his place.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
The
he
one I
runs
missed
up,
with
he's
the
just-
Scorching Ray.
Yes. And he gets you with his momentum. He just kind of like comes in, he just, but only gets you for 3 points. He just kind of skates your arm, and then that brings us to Coyn, because the other ones are making their way from the outside into the area where you guys are in this kind of doorway area. They're starting to funnel in, and those vultures. I'm just gonna say after.
The vulture's gonna come in?
No, they.
I was gonna say, no way, dude.
After they all started running in, they took flight, and they're just kind of like circling the cloud. So they're just
Typical
out circling.
flying
Kate.
horses. Am I right?
Kate is just like a tiny little hawk, like grabbing onto one of them.
Okay, so that brings us to Coyn.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh boy.
Perception check to see if I see
That
my good buddy Orin.
Orin looks a little stiff.
17 plus perception.
Yeah,
Double
you can
set zero
see
there.
that
Yeah, 20.
he is like he's rigid, like he's not moving, and he's frozen in place, and like he is bleeding from
Yeah.
the mouth and like
Yeah.
nose pretty heavily. And yeah, you can kind of hear him. He can't make any noise, but you can hear just like a.
Dustin, a joke that you will like. Oil can. Oil can.
But yeah, you see that he is hurt.
I see that he is hurt, and it looks awkward. So I make eye contact with him, and I go, I put my fingers to my eyes to do that. Like, I'm watching you. Like, you good, bro?
Yeah,
You good, bro?
Orin is like facing this direction
bro.
and just like glancing at you, like with like.
Oh, you're not good.
Terror.
Oh,
in
you're
his
not
eyes.
good. Oh, bro, you're not good, bro.
No, not good.
So he's going to scramble over, and he can tell he's frozen in place. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna reach out and touch. Reach out and touch
space.
Sorry, he's gonna reach out and touch Orin on the arm and go, bro.
You have this written down?
Yeah, no, and cast. Yeah, I have two level 2 spells. I'm gonna cast one of my level 2 spells.
Okay.
Bro, lesser restoration, bro.
Oh.
Lesser restoration.
What's the casting time on that? Is that instantaneous or one action?
Oh, I should read that, shouldn't I?
Let me just go through my entire deck of every spell.
Yeah.
It's one action.
Okay. All right.
You touch a creature and can end either one disease or one condition affecting it.
One condition. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So paralyzation would be a condition. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
All right. Yeah. So he reaches out his hand, and Coyn reaches out. So you good, bro? And then like as soon as you feel this energy like leave Coyn, like, and you feel it from your shoulder, you just like come unloosen, and you feel it surge all over you. You're just like, and you're
Hey, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
drink water, bro.
Yeah.
Drink water, bro.
Orin's gonna say, "There's something not seen here. Hit me."
Yeah. I should say, Coyn, when you ran in front of him to go and touch him, like you ran through that, like this, felt this odd ball of like gusty air, just like in one spot, and you passed right through it. Just
Yeah, it's probably the Lord of Farts, bro.
The Lord of Breaking Wind. Got it.
all right.
Prince
so
Prince
now-
of Breaking Wind. Got it.
Right. Surrounded
Alrighty,
almost.
I am going to swing at the gentleman south of me who hit me for 3 points.
Oh, you should have got the cultist because he's going to cast another nasty spell.
Nope, Tarot wouldn't do that. For 9.
Right.
9. Ooh,
Yep.
the one south.
Yep.
And you was that with your axe?
Yep.
So you
No,
just
no,
like,
no. 9 to hit.
oh, 9 to hit. No, that's a miss.
Yeah. Dang it. Okay.
Should have hit the cultist, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the spend another chi point and do flurry of blows.
Let's go. Show me 20.
It's a good thing I got 2. That's 8.
That's a miss.
Man.
What is going on with our monk tonight?
Yeah, that's a 6.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Oh my gosh.
Should have dodged.
Throw away the
Never-
dice tower.
Never accept dice from your friends.
Whatever. Last episode you were talking about.
Hey,
It's already rolled
Swinging
120 for you tonight, okay? Don't even.
one though.
it's the dice tower.
Just
It's
one.
the dice tower.
Yeah, it's the tower.
The
Cthulhu-
dice tower.
It's the,
Cthulhu would never do me wrong.
Yeah.
Cthulhu has cursed you.
it's the Cthulhu Tower. That's it.
Well,
Alright, so that was a
that's
swing
it.
and a miss. You
And I-
just
and I
can't
fired,
hit this
and
guy
I
down. You don't
missed.
know
It's
what-
like watching a short, chubby Chuck Norris.
This went
Make
on for
mistakes.
several hours.
I fired and a miss. I fired and a miss. Do you want to stay where you're at or move?
I am I'm gonna stay there
Locked
and not
in.
get hit by 3 people.
Yeah. All right, so that brings us to Oren.
Okay. Oren is in
Chug.
rough
Chug,
shape.
chug.
Yeah. Oren is gonna chug a greater. He's gonna reach into his bag and chug a greater healing potion. So that's 4d4 plus 4.
That is correct for.
Correct 4. How do you roll dice and roll 20 for all of our viewers? That's / roll 4d4. I'm gonna 4d4. Let's see. That's a total of 10 plus 4, so 14.
14. Very nice.
All right, so gonna do a little plus 14 action on the HP. There we go.
Oh, you already did it. Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm quick.
He's like, give my numbers. Give my numbers
So
up.
you take
So
the
that's-
potion out. You just kind of like.
We say so that's free action to draw, bonus action drinking.
Yes.
So I've still got an action.
You still have an action.
Okay.
That was our house ruling type stuff since they have a limited party.
Yeah, we have a small party. Man,
That's
I really
what it is.
I don't like this. Okay, can I? Oh man, this thing nearby. I'm like scared of, and so I'm gonna take out this. I'm gonna take aim at this mage and hope that it's concentration. So I'm gonna break his concentration on what's going on, and I'm gonna pass. That's what's going on. I'm gonna cast magic missile at the darkness.
Okay.
At the mage.
The robed
Yeah,
figure.
the wizard, the evil cultist fellow. So that's I'm putting all 3 missiles at him because I want to say goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. So that's 3 missiles, 1d4 for each. So that's 3, 4, and 4. Hot dog. All right. So that's let's see.
Take a deed, dog.
8 plus 3. That's numbers.
11.
That's 11 plus 3, so that's 14 total damage. So 3 missiles fly out and impact him. Force
So the
damage.
darkness.
Dustin already did the sound effect.
Thank
Hit
you.
him right in the, hit him right in the chest, and like it almost cripples him, and he's almost dropping to his knee. And like you see
Really?
him, it knocks the wind out of him, and he's looking.
He's a
very hurt, like a
he's a
stiff
sack
wind
of
could
hit
blow him
points
over.
too.
The only
But he's still standing there.
I was gonna say the wizards or the casters are the sacks of hit points. The dudes with the crowns, the crazy helmets are super weak. From what it seems.
Maybe.
I mean, Coyn took 1 down
So-
in 1 shot.
Do we get the idea that there was a concentration check involved with his being damaged by any chance?
No, no, he would have had to roll something and then.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want a pure definition of metagaming, that
No,
was
no,
good.
it's me.
Right here, right
It's
here. Now we got the bottom half of the bottom half of the screen right now are the metagamers, and then whenever Jacob just dodges, then he's a metagamer too.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes.
Hey, some people are good players, and some people, aren't.
Some people are good dodgers.
And whenever
Okay.
you're surrounded, you dodge.
Good dodgers, you know?
So that brings us to.
You got this. Go.
Oh, whoops.
It's amazing. Tarot has
Yeah.
only lost 3 hit points, and I've been down to just 3 hit points. So it's been quite a battle so far.
So he just saw you send all those darts at him. He looks up and
Come
sees his
on.
hand up, and he's gonna hit you again with Sacred Flame. So dexterity.
Dude, bring it, bro.
Dexterity saving throw.
Dang, man. That's how you mix it up, DMs.
Sturdy.
Keep it little bag of tricks if you've got players who are rocking like insane ACs. Start throwing some status effects, because then you'll get your wizards who roll 4 for their dexterity saving throws.
Ouchers.
Give me that sacred flame.
Ouchers, you're gonna get scorched.
Scorched.
That's
Give it-
going to be
Give it to me.
5 points of damage.
5. -5. There you go.
Okay. And he's still looking hurt. Like, it took all it had for him to just be like,
Good.
throw that at you.
Dude, I'm
And
taking
then
taking you down,
all
bro.
of a sudden,
No.
The dead
Coyn
guy
feels
starts
that
getting
wind
up.
pick up, and uh, 12
Wait.
AC to Coyn.
12 is not a hit.
Okay, so you feel the air just like gust past you all of a sudden, and then it's like back to where it just was, but you just feel this wind like just rush past you and back. But nothing happened. And then okay, so then a 19.
To me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you wanted to hit the wizard again.
No.
No, he wants to hit you. Okay.
Well, okay, that'll hit.
Somebody, the person with hit points,
So,
please.
full max damage roll.
Oh no.
15 points of damage as you
What?
feel this.
Oh my gosh.
Something out of nowhere just like
Man, I'm
slams
glad this thing's not hitting me any.
Like,
Jeez.
you're surrounded by like 3 people down there.
Yeah, you were the
I
best
feel
spot.
safe.
Yeah. For
Oh man.
15 points of damage, and just like, ooh, and you still don't see anything. Like
What
nothing,
is
nothing
this?
is around you. Just that weird air current thing.
Weird air current. What's in my pockets?
And then
Did Orin feel this from a specific direction as he was like paralyzed?
Yeah, from over here. From your
From
if you're
over
looking
here.
to the east. Over here. If you're looking at the board to their east.
It's great for
So it-
great for radio.
If you're
to-
watching us live, you would have saw where he
Pinged.
or pinged.
punged
It's past tense.
Punged.
Leave me
To the players
alone.
left.
to the players left.
North, east.
The characters left. Okay. And then I saw Coyn get impacted. He's right in front of me.
Yeah.
Thunk.
You saw him just like
From the
Just
same general direction, or like, okay, so it's like just to my left. But I have nothing I can target area with.
no. All right.
Level
so these other
5
ones that were working their
fireball.
way in, comes around.
Wait a minute. Where did he go? Oh, they're
they're
passing
standing
by
over here.
Tarot, so that way they don't have to enter his
Yeah, they're
threatened
not.
squares.
They weren't in
Medic-
squares.
Yeah,
They don't want none of this.
got it.
But this one was able to get up and is going to attack you. The one that ran him in through the doors and past Tarot and all these other cultists and people that are to the left of the doorway ran around you to come up to Coyn because they see that
It's a miss.
there's 3 other people around this dwarf in the doorway, and they're like, they got that. We'll go get the guys in the back. So they swing around wide, and he takes
as the other
has
3 see 3 around a dwarf. I think that's enough on the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go get the other ones that don't have anything going on with them. So they swing at you with their scimitar. 14 Coyn. That's a miss.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Come on.
And then that's all they can do, and their move is up. So now it comes to Coyn.
Comes to Coyn, and Coyn casts duplicity. And now there is another coin standing directly next to Coyn. There are 2 coins on the field.
To your left or right?
Gasp.
to
Ladies and
my-
gentlemen, this has never been done
Well-
before.
To the other left.
This side?
And a surprising turn of
There you go.
events.
Yep.
Right there?
Coyn wanted to
So
look at
whenever
himself.
Whenever it appears, it just shifts over.
Aha!
Right there.
Ah.
Anyway, and I'm going to mark this coin
Here
that
it's a
you just
one-horse,
made
one-trick
as
pony
the-
show.
So yeah, so you
We
cast
have duplicity.
and another
Can it-
image pops up just right in front of the cultist that's there on his way up to attack y'all. And you just want to stay there? Is that it?
So I'm going to go ahead and move so that I am in.
Oh, you getting in the thick of it. So
I'm going to get in the thick of it, and I am going to be in base-to-base contact with my duplicitous self, thereby giving disadvantage to all those attacking me.
Okay. All right. That's nice.
Man, unfortunately, you are currently being flanked.
Yeah, so it's just an even roll.
Oh
Yeah, it's even.
No, I mean, I step back here. Is what I mean. I mean
there
that.
you go.
That's what I mean.
Well,
I'm gonna push the wizard in front of me.
You do take three opportunities of attack.
You just take one.
Oh, I do take opportunity attack.
Yeah, just one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not that bad. He's gonna throw a shoe at you
15.
or something.
15.
that hit.
You just-
Wait a second.
It
Wait a
does
second. Wait a
hit?
second. Wait a second.
15.
That does hit. Yep. Just hits.
You're getting. Yeah, I was gonna say. Hands off the chest piece at this point.
Okay, so let's see. That's come on.
And Brady, don't worry. The second any of us are getting
And
flanked,
Coyn goes
I'll let you
down.
know.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go.
Mainly because I've almost been in that position several times.
4
in
points of
combat.
damage as you kind of
4 points.
slid away and you just take a swipe across the arm.
He chucks his boot at you.
I said that was what I said. 4 points.
Yeah.
Wait, wait,
No,
no.
just
He's at
changed
10.
it to 10.
Oh, did you already do it? Oh.
Yeah, I did the math.
Easy.
Easy now, man.
You guys should just let Brady control your HP. That's
Oh.
what I do.
I'm too quick.
I started out with 70 hit points. I don't know how I got it.
So now that brings us to Tarot.
All right,
He's
bud.
almost surrounded on all sides down there.
Almost, but it does not matter because that is not flank. So I'm going to swing at the gentleman in front of me yet again.
Swing away, Meryl.
That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, thank you. And it's 11 points of damage.
Ooh. So yeah, and that was with your hand axe.
Yep.
You just slice him right across the neck, and he just
so proud of that 6.
he just falls over dead.
Good. So now I'm gonna move to the next gentleman on my right. Just unarmed strike. That's a 19 to hit,
Yeah, that's a hit.
and that's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Come on. Take him out.
And you just catch him right across the face again, not so much the chin, but right on the cheekbone. You felt just some bones crunching, some crepitus whenever you hit him across the face, and he's just bleeding profusely, and like he's looking pretty hurt, like he's bloodied literally and game mechanically wise.
Good. And then I'm going to step forward, not
Okay.
leaving anyone's area of
Gotcha.
hitting me,
Yep,
just
still-
entering a new one.
You're just like dancing around this,
It's
scene of death and destruction that you've been leaving in your wake.
I do my little dancey do.
Your little dancey dance. Do a little dancey dance. All right, and that brings us to Orin.
Thank goodness. All right.
Remember, kids, you don't have to dodge if you keep killing them.
Tell the Roby dude. The dude with the bag.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't like that guy. So
Kill the imposter
Kill the
Coyn.
bag, man.
Kill
the bag, man.
Oh, he's got a bag. Like he's not doing
He's
anything.
got a
He just,
bag.
like, let a
Hey.
fart out of a bag.
all right, check it
Coin chuck. Kill the guy with the purse.
I start. I
You
throw
steal
my.
what price? It's a merce, thank you.
It's a merce.
throw
It's
my
a
axe at
satchel.
Coyn.
It's a man bag.
Haversack, thank you.
Haversack. All right, I'm gonna cast Magic Missile again because I can't miss.
Never say never.
Magic Missile doesn't miss. So that's
I
a 3.
never say
It's a
never.
3. It's a 3. A 2.
What if he cast duplicity long ago?
Shush. 3, 2, and a 1. So that's 6 plus 3. That's 9 damage. Boom, boom, boom. 3
And
magic
they
missiles.
all just sail right past him. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
As he starts floating and you see his his hood
glows red.
falls back and there's nothing there.
It's a nut.
He was the fart lord all along.
Strike me down and I'll become more
More
powerful than you ever
could-
know.
You could possibly imagine. No, his hood falls back and it's a third coin. No!
Would you like change with that?
He's
So
dead,
when
right?
Yeah, he.
Thank
that's why I put that
goodness. I feel
Yeah,
the,
he
the wind
into a big
stop.
red X.
Yeah, you sense that little pocket of air just kind of like this.
Okay,
and you
yeah.
don't feel it there anymore.
Orin's got a
And
sigh,
then
sigh
upon
of
that,
relief.
you see all the other cultists that are left. They just like look around and they're just like, "Ugh," and they just turn tail and start to run.
Yeah, you better run.
Give me all them opportunities.
Yeah, you get
Well,
2.
technically,
Yeah.
you only get one.
One.
What?
What?
Oh,
You only get one
Oh yeah,
attack
you can
of
only
opportunity
take
turn.
one.
round, unless you have like a feat for that.
No,
but
yeah, I
you
was gonna
only get
say,
one round.
yeah, it takes your one reaction.
And honestly, it would make more sense if, well, the two guys that are in my area are gonna both disengage, right?
Yeah, they'd probably disengage and run.
Probably.
Yeah. So
They're
I'm
not-
only gonna be able to attack like the one far guy. Because I don't think you could walk disengage.
Yeah, you
then-
can choose disengage, and I think it just
And plus, I mean, he could skirt around you like that and then choose disengage, and
Wow.
he doesn't get too far.
I was about to say, if that's the case, then all of them get away because they'll just all disengage.
So that's their turn. And I mean, they're running away, so you can either like they are like they see that you've taken out the
yeah.
cultists.
When it
and
comes to our
everything, and,
turn,
like,
and we could take a
the
shot,
big
take
dudes,
some
and they're
shots.
like running off. So you can either just let them go, or you can go ahead and try to finish them off if you can. But they are running to their buzzards right now.
I'm
No.
gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot with a crossbow.
Yeah, we
Okay.
stick it in initiative order, or what?
Yeah, we're at Coyn right now. Do you guys have your
So-
turn tracker?
Yeah,
No.
the only people I can only see them.
Yeah, I can only
Yeah.
see the baddies.
Are we the baddies? Oh,
Baddies
are
all
we
along.
There's little skulls on our hats. A little skull. Little hats have skulls
No,
on them.
I'll work on that later. I don't know why it's not showing them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no
sorry,
worries.
it's Coyn right now.
Okay.
I'm going to arrow. In
Which one?
I'm sorry, bolt.
Boat.
So, which one looks like? I can't remember which one ran. past Coyn, so-
shoot one.
That just ran out the door here that I'm pinging.
Just shoot one.
It's
in the middle
that-
of combat, just shoot one.
Probably missed. So that's a 13.
that's it.
Adjusted.
It's a hit.
Oh,
bud.
really? Oh, cool. All right. So 13. 4 damage.
Yeah. So as he's going to like start climbing up on his buzzard to mount it right off, you just hit him with a crossbow bolt in the back, and just falls off and like
Dude,
kind of, like, falls
cinematic.
down across the
Wow.
buzzard, and the buzzard just like starts freaking out, just like and just like starts flying off, and then it was kind of caught on the saddle a little bit. As it started to fly off, like it takes his body and like kind of drags it, and then he falls over the edge as it was flying off. So his body just falls as the buzzard bleeds.
Oh man, that's gonna be a great scene whenever we get the movie adaptation.
The cartoon. Can we have a
So,
cartoon? I want a
animated.
cartoon instead.
Then that brings us to Tarot.
Yes, I am going to, let's see. That's
Hand axe
1,
off the
2,
cloud.
3.
Throws his hand axe.
So
It
it's
lands
only
in an orphanage.
it's only 15 feet. Can I catch up and grapple one of these gentlemen to the ground?
Oh,
Yeah, he wasn't that far away, so you run up and you go to like tackle him. So do a strength check. It's going to be a contested strength check.
spear this, bro.
Oh. If only I had cartwheeled him to the ground. Let's see, what's my
He's
secret?
breakdance fighting.
That is a 12.
Oh man.
You got him. So you just,
Oh.
and just tackle him from behind as he's running off, and you bring him to the ground. You just hold him there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I can do if I'm
Yeah.
just continuously holding him on the ground now.
Okay, yeah. So you just, I didn't know if you wanted to like shout something at him or like call him a name or anything.
You big dummy.
Big dumb dummy.
You big
Orin,
dummy.
Coyn, disarm him!
And I'm just gonna say that
I don't want to cut his arms off.
Take his sword thingy.
He would have
I don't even know
said.
what this guy has.
He
on
would have
him.
said unarm him.
Ned is incapacitated. Like you've got him grappled. We'll
Just
call
take
it
his
that.
lunch
Okay.
money.
And I'm keeping Tarot off of him so I can remember to see him. 'cause-
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, so you've got him, and now it's Orin's turn.
Okay. So does Orin have line of sight on this on either of the two up dudes? What's up? What's up, dog?
Let's see.
Well,
Wait,
me and one gentleman are laying on the ground.
This one.
Yeah, I didn't know if through
That one by the
Tarot
door.
and dude or
Well, they're on the ground, so they're laying.
okay.
where
I can
he's
hit the guy out the door.
Yep, by the door.
Alright.
As long as that's in your range of whatever it is. you're doing.
Firebolt, 120 feet. I think we're good.
Yep. you're good.
Um,
Just making sure.
yeah,
Be
we're good.
smart. Aim for the bird.
I shoot the saddle, and I
There you go. He
that
just
way
gets
when he
out there and
hops
he's
on,
like,
it's
why didn't I learn how to ride bareback?
All right, here we go. Ranged attack. Oh, 18 on the die, so that's a 24.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alrighty, so what do we do for that? That's gonna be
Firebolt.
It's like,
yes. That's
I've never hit before.
1d10.
Ooh.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, is this your first time landing a firebolt hit?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, probably.
It is. Fact.
Fact. Ooh, 9 points of fire damage.
Oh, there's
Yeah, but
nothing.
he
No,
just-
no additive.
Lapses.
No, the bad thing with
Oh.
spells,
Hit him
you
in
don't
the
get
back.
plus
And he
really.
I mean, it like you see it almost like forcefully push him down, but it's just like just engulfs him,
Yeah.
and he just drops to his knees.
Yeah, and Orin turns the coin. He said, "One
Feel
more."
the bird.
He says, "One more to go." And actually, Orin's gonna move his full complement of movement speed towards the door. So
Actually, there's another one down.
what?
Down.
Yeah, I said one more to go, right?
No, there's one here.
There's two. Well, there's two on the map, but I'm pretty sure the guy at the very bottom
sorry.
isn't meant to be there.
He's dead. Remember, that's the one that you hit with crossbow bolt.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Orin's gonna move 30 feet. So 5, 10,
Use the ruler.
15, 20,
I
25.
We have
30.
these tools on roll 20.
30. That went so fast, and they're 30 feet, and I'm just gonna keep in range of this dude. He's probably gonna keep running. Or I'll
so
yell at
now
him. Stop unless you want to die.
And he just keeps on trucking.
Okay. Sounds like you want to die, bud.
And he hops on his buzzard.
Which is a full round action, right? How many?
Mounting a steed would be an action.
Come on now.
yeah, I mean,
Did you look up
he has
steed
his
rules?
movement, and he has his movement,
And
he
then
moves
action.
to the buzzard, and he has an action to mount the buzzard.
And then when the buzzard is gonna go.
Buzzard has its own.
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he flies off.
I was gonna say the
Very-
buzzard was holding his action. Metagamer.
And all those other buzzards aren't there. They're just
Flying away.
Flavor buzzards, Dustin.
yep. And they're
Flavor buzzards.
flying off.
Flavor dragons.
So, and I'm just gonna clear. I'm gonna put these bodies to the side.
Oren,
Make sure
Oren, help me tie this one up. Oren,
Okay, yeah.
Oren, stop chasing the birds.
Yep. Oren will, wait a minute. What's the fly speed on that buzzard?
Oh Jesus!
He's gonna take a shot at it.
Hang on.
I could take a shot at it too.
I guarantee that bird can fly faster away than 120.
But can it fly faster than my gun?
Can it outrun my bullets?
Well, for
Yeah,
Coyn,
probably.
you would have to. I don't think you can make it to the door. Oren's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a shot. He'd have to.
No, I could make it to the door.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He was right here.
We're spending way too much time on something that doesn't matter. I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this shot anyway. I cast magic
yeah.
missile so I don't move. So
Yeah, there you go.
That's big.
It's a
Ah.
flight
Spy?
speed of 60, so that's as far as he gets on his turn.
Hey Brady,
All
you
right.
rocking?
Huh?
Okay, your camera was just shaking.
Oh, sorry,
Earthquake.
I'm probably doing my nervous foot.
Ching 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 ching.
Patrick's
Okay.
got y'all
So
stressed
now
out.
that brings us to Coyn.
I'm just gonna kill.
Well,
You done killed all the monsters.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move up to
Mr.
stand next.
Valentine, Oren, anyone, please help me.
and my
Nope.
invisible self is gonna stand next to me.
Oh, there
So
you
there's,
go.
so we're gonna get advantage on him. Yeah, my. this self.
All right, so it's to rot now. What do you want to do? You just want to keep holding them? You want to try and tie
yeah.
them up now that? I'm
I
just gonna
was-
say we're gonna drop out of initiative order because you guys have him surrounded. You have him grappled.
Sweet.
Um,
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
Then I'm just gonna tie him up then. If I don't have to worry about continuously
Yeah.
holding him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's tied up.
Oren's gonna get him in sight if he can still see him.
Who?
The last the outlier.
You can walk outside and look, and he's slowly making his way.
Okay, so whenever you said 60 feet, and Oren's got plenty of attacks that do 120. So gonna cast firebolt. Gonna cast
On
firebolt at the guy.
At the dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take down a vulture.
Why not? It's a way bigger
Giant
target, and he's definitely not
flying-
gonna live.
Can I?
All right, roll for attack.
All right, here we go.
No
And
survivors.
check out this miss. Here we go.
Watch it live on
Natural 20. Natural 20. I know it's a natural 20.
D&D Cap.
Natural 20.
Glad you're wasting natural 20s on this dude that's
Dude,
like literally
yeah.
running away.
It's gonna be great.
Running
Hey,
away,
no-
10 HP.
No witnesses. These people.
No witnesses.
These
I
these
look around
vultures.
for
There was
Officer
a-
Murphy.
They're
There's
not
two
gonna.
guys that have left
Sir Mark.
already.
What?
There was already 2 guys that got on their buzzards and flew away.
No,
They weren't? No.
just that one made it
No.
away.
We have mopped the floor with
I'm
these
pretty
cats.
sure 2 of them got away.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think you've killed everybody.
Yeah.
'cause
Okay.
there
Here we
were-
go.
Oh.
There were 7.
D10, please. Please.
Roll a 10. Roll a
Give
10.
me a 10. A
And,
10. Let's
please-
go.
I don't think we have a Patreon, but we need one so
Heyo.
you can donate it. Donate money so we can have dice cams.
That's what I'm talking about.
We need dice
If
cam.
Yeah.
we just get some enough followers, we can start having affiliate stuff. And
Yeah, all right.
subscribe.
So,
Anyways, yeah, I mean, you blast them out. Of
so
the sky.
20, yeah,
Like,
20 points of fire
jeez.
damage. Just.
Yeah, like you blow off the top half of like, all that's left
Just
on the buzzard is lower body
legs.
and legs is rattling it, and the buzzard continues.
Yeah,
to
and
fire.
But hey,
Oren's,
the buzzard, whenever it lands, it's gonna have a meal now.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to find
Oren's like out of breath. He's
It's
like,
gonna circles forever trying to get it off.
That's
Yeah, well,
right.
That's why they fly
Way
in
to
circles.
find the silver lining.
Oren's like, wow, got him.
He had that first taste that he landed on the other guy, and he was like, I want to do that again.
Fire. Yes.
Blew him out of the sky.
As Orin is
smithereens.
coughing up blood.
Got him. All right. Orin's
Got
gonna.
hit for 20 at the.
So you've
one
got
time.
one guy
19.
tied up, and all the other ones are dead. Like you guys have got everybody because there were
Yeah.
7. You killed the 7, or you killed the 6. You've got this one dude tied up, and then you killed the other 2 dude because there was 9 total. So
I have
Nice.
written down
What's
my
the
notes.
giant's name again? Zephyros?
Zephyros. Yeah.
Zephyros or Zephyros.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna drag this dude into the middle of the little hole and just yell up, Zephyros, we've taken care of everyone. If you have any questions, we have one left alive.
And I'll cast message if he doesn't
He
hear.
peeks his head over and he says, "Are they gone now?"
I cast
Yep,
loot
most
bodies.
of them are indeed gone, as one could say.
They are no longer of this
Okay.
world.
Very, very, very well. Here, I'm coming down. I do hate confrontation. And
Yes,
Coyn looks down.
please ignore everything that's on the floor. We will clean it up on our way out.
And he's looking and he says, "Oh, you I see you have dealt with them.
This is
we'll
just
have
his
to
living
figure out
room.
what to do with them later. I would rather not think about it now."
Yeah, it seems that you're.
I'm gonna start
Coyn is-
pushing all the dead bodies behind the statues.
No, Coyn is looting them, and as he's
Gosh.
looting the stuff, he's throwing the bodies off the cloud.
Off the
Joyful, look at that one! Oh,
Jeez.
there was a watermelon.
Orin's gonna say, well, it seems like whoever directed you to contact us must have been well informed of what we could do.
Oh, gee, but they were right in telling me to keep a lookout for you 3. You definitely seem to be able to handle yourself.
Indeed.
I thought Brady was rolling something.
No,
I just-
wasn't,
I'm
but it's
watching.
Not anything like. It was for loot stuff because.
Oh, gotcha.
Random
Because
loot tables.
Shopping montage is coming. It's got to happen.
Yeah.
So you guys want to like loot real quick and like see what
Yeah.
was on them and stuff?
Orin's gonna just
well.
talk with Zephyros while Tarat makes sure that those knots are taut on that dude and Coyn. Taut. Those knots are taut.
Well, I reckon I'm gonna ask him a few questions.
I'm laughing still. Hey, did you see the way your friend popped when he hit the ground? Come here, check it out. I want to show you. And I grabbed.
Coyn, we don't want to show them too much. Eventually, they lock up. Trust me, I know a thing or two about this.
What's our alignments in the party? I want to make
Yeah,
sure.
Hey, none of your business
Are
because
we-
we don't have to enforce that. We're free human, we're free
Are we-
people.
If my alignment is not
We're
clear
alignment
by
fluid,
this
thank you very
point.
much.
we're alignment fluid. Yeah.
We're alignment neutral, I believe.
I literally am neutral. Or lawful neutral. So
He dropped it.
yeah.
Now
there-
Brady's
there it
gonna hold
is.
you to that. The second you say
It's you know,
random law that you're trying to break, is that a part of your character?
Would a lawful character would a lawful character leave litter on the ground that way, Orin?
Yeah.
Would he leave
You know what?
But look-
litter?
The god that you just gave up smites you down, didn't it?
I think pretty sure lawful neutral believes in any kind of code, even if it's a personal one. So
Ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten into a segment in which I dislike,
yeah.
called alignment.
The good thing is,
Listen,
alignment's
it-
not nearly
you
as
should only ever
restrictive.
think what your character would do.
Right.
No, you should
And just
never
go
think
by
what
that.
your character would do. You should be chaotic neutral and not make any decisions and not plan anything.
Just wing it. What plan?
Just
Wing it.
No plan.
go
Don't
with
even-
what feels
Don't
good
even
at
try
the
to make a
moment.
full sentence. Just stop and
Okay, so what? Else?
so just stop in the
Exactly.
yeah, so I'm trying to remember what kind of where we got to with Zephyros last time. Is that he was told about 3
said
heroes. I said not heroes.
All right.
he said he didn't know any diddly about giants attacking.
And then Lee
Nightstone.
Greenwood Lee Greenwood told him to check us out.
Yes, Delian Greenwood.
And started saying, "I'm proud to be a Ferunian."
Ferunian. And so
Hey, Brady, can you
Chaotic
drag
neutral is
can
free.
you drag the prisoner over by me? So I'm gonna be doing questioning on him over there. Thank you.
and
Put
what
him
would-
up against the wall.
what's
Yeah.
what's the thing called with the giants? Where like they're like pecking order.
Ordning.
The ordning. He was talking about that like
That's right.
we were sought out to like restore the ordning, right?
Yeah, he was talking something about that.
Okay, so yeah, Orin's just gonna talk to him more and just try to figure out like, okay, who sent you? What do we need to do? Like, you know, I think that, I mean, you should keep an eye out for this crowd. They said they belonged to the Prince of Evil Air, who may have some ill intentions in relation to the
Yes,
ordning.
I'll definitely, if they've come once, they'll probably come again sometime soon. But now I know to turn them away as soon as they come in, and they aren't welcome here.
Well, we got all of them, so you don't have to worry about a bad review on Airbnb.
But
It's Air
You mean
TNT for Air Tower. And...
hey, Airbnb.
Oh man, why was that queued up, Dustin?
Because
So were you gonna keep talking to him? Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what's going on here. Orin wants to talk to Zephyros, right?
yes,
And then Tarot wants to question the one dude they caught,
Correct.
and then Coyn is looting the bodies. What do we want to do first? Who wants to go first?
Well, they can go.
Orin, you can go first. I don't really think that that Coin's thing is gonna be anything other than him giggling at watermelon splats.
yeah.
Well, whenever I say like dealing with first, like this is all going to be happening concurrently.
Yeah, yeah.
Who are we gonna?
Right.
So we'll start with Orin, whatever
Okay.
his name is.
Yeah, the human wizard
Human.
guy.
The dude down in front.
Yeah, so you.
Yes, human.
But like I said, just kind of trying to find out more information about. I know he said Delian Greenwood sent him, but. Does it? It's happening concurrently, and I foresee that your interrogation is not going well.
It's going just fine.
Oh dear.
Here, use this. It's his.
His sword. So yeah, just trying to find out more. What do you need us to do? Where do we need to go somewhere? Talk to someone? What?
He just says they aren't very specific. These entities that I talk through on these other planes. They
Entities.
just give me kind of bits and pieces when I do make contact with them.
Okay.
And I believe they just want you to restore the order of the ordning and fix what was broken.
How would one go about that? Where would?
Your guess is as good as mine. That's all they told
What?
me to do.
And so I shout, "Hey, what's the ordning?" So would we know what broke the ordning?
I think
Did
we
we
talked
do a
about this
history
last
check?
time.
I think
No,
we
did.
know what the ordning is, as far as pecking order that's been around of giants. Like which giants are on top, which giants are on the bottom.
Hierarchy.
Yeah.
But I don't think we discussed how it broke.
Yeah, we didn't. We weren't aware really that the ordning was
Broken. I was
out of ordning.
Hey.
the disordning.
Disordning.
So do you want to ask him, or you want to do a history
Yes.
check? Like,
Yeah. What happened? Yeah, what happened with the
what I'm
ordning?
saying is, do you want to roleplay this, or do you just want me to like exposition it?
No, I mean, I think like Coyn said, as he's like picking through during his deal, like he hears this conversation and says like, "What happened with the ordning?" Yeah, like
Okay. So he hears that, he goes, "Oh, I suppose the small folk aren't as familiar with the dealings of giants." As
Tarot
they
twitches
should
as
be.
he's interrogating.
He says, "Well, basically,
Small.
we had the ordning that was established by Anum, the All-Father, who was, the All-Father god of the giants, and he felt that we as giants were too complacent in our hierarchy and didn't like what kind of spirit it was breeding within the giants. I suppose it's difficult to truly ascertain why he did it, but he shattered the ordning to shake us out of, or shake the giants out of their complacency, and it was something all giants immediately sensed. It was this odd binding, unspoken, unknown binding between all giants of knowing their place and knowing their hierarchy. But as soon as he shattered it, we all knew. We all could feel it just innately within us. And we started to fight and try to make our own hierarchy back again, and that's what's left
Okay.
the giants in such disarray and made them so hostile.
So all the different types of giants are essentially at war with each other to try to
Reestablish.
reorder.
Assert themselves, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And you, Zephyros, where were you when all this happened? Has this happened in your lifetime? Are giants
Yes.
immortal in of themselves?
Not too long ago, I would say. It's time is so different from me. Although I'm not immortal, time does pass different with me. This was. Hang on, I'm trying to remember. Let's see.
Flashback.
Yeah,
Wave. He's
This
thinking.
was 400 common household flies lives ago.
He just
my.
says, it has been recently within, I suppose, in small folk terms, maybe within the past 30 years sometime. It's hard for me to precisely say, but it was about when, the reason that he started all this was the complacency, but also our longtime foes of the dragons. They recently were some small folk were trying to bring. I don't know if you've heard of Tiamat, the great dragon. Their attempts to try and bring this terrible beast back into the land of the living. That's about when it happened. Just recently.
I would make the assumption that everybody in Faerun knows who Tiamat and Bahamut was.
Yeah.
But I feel like Coyn would, with the 8 intelligence, need to make a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go for it.
Natural 1. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Baymont, yeah, no.
Big-
Tiamat.
Big frog thing.
The Baymont.
Yeah.
I stayed there once. Okay, so that's very interesting. I guess kind of metagaming, stepping back. I didn't realize that the events of Storm King's Thunder essentially take place after the Tyranny of Dragons campaign module.
Well, it's technically after in Rise of Tiamat.
Yeah,
the Dragon Queen.
Tyranny of Dragons is, what is it? Horde of the Dragon Queen and the Rise of Tiamat. And so, but now all together they're.
Yeah,
So
here,
they
let
all
me-
tie in.
Let me just read this
Interesting.
just to make it clear, because I wasn't making it very clear. It says, the recent efforts by dragons to bring Tiamat into the world, as told in the Adventures of Hordes of the Dragon Queen and the Rise of Tiamat, and the attempts by small folk to thwart them so upset the giant gods that Anum the Allfather shattered the ordering between the giants to break his children out of their complacency, pitting the 6 giant types against one another while keeping some semblance of order within each type. In doing so, Anum has spurred the cloud, fire, frost, stone, and hill giants to challenge the established hierarchy and reforge their destiny.
Okay. Yeah. So he's just like, this crazy stuff
Yeah,
was happening. You guys
I-
like we're letting it happen. Like, you need to, you know.
Essentially, he's like. So I guess the giants and the dragons are mortal enemies.
Yes, they are.
And so essentially he's pissed at them for letting the dragons gain power and authority in the land of favor.
Pretty much.
Yeah, or
He's
even
just
like
y'all have
Yeah,
let-
depending upon like how that module goes, it's kind of like the threat of like the cult, the dragon cult, and like other evil chromatic dragons trying to bring Tiamat back. So I'm guessing kind of leaving it kind of open ended. I don't know if we know if Tiamat did come back or if that was thwarted, but the giants were somewhat involved in that campaign as well. So yeah, I guess he's just wanting them to bust off their own cobwebs and resort themselves out.
Yep. See
Okay.
what's what, because maybe the storm giants aren't as good as they used to be. Maybe it's the frost giants' turn to be
Yeah.
in charge, but who knows?
Hmm.
Okay, so you guys want to ask him anything else, or
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, I was gonna say Waterdeep was a huge part of the campaign. Having read through the module of Tyranny of Dragons, so I guess Orin would maybe know a little bit of the history about it, or at least from stories, but since it wasn't super long ago. But Orin has no idea where to even start with helping to resort, or like, are we supposed to pick a side, or like, you know, set up a tournament and like each giant type gets a champion and then that's
okay,
it.
it's a Super Smash Brothers tournament.
All right, everybody pick your
Single
mains.
elimination.
Let's go cell games. That's
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so
Cell
anything else you
games.
want to ask? Oh, there's my cat.
The biscuit making machine.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Timothy.
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 Orin's
His
gonna
name is
ask
Tiamat.
how Tiamat. How is there any way that we can ourselves get into contact with Delian Greenwood? Like who is Delian Greenwood?
I don't know Delian, but the Greenwood was the
Write that
one
down
that
wrong.
we spoke of earlier that told me to mention your name, that one of you would know who he was.
Oh right, and it was
Yeah, Coyn knew
Coyn.
who
And Coyn
Lee
said
Greenwood
before-
was.
okay.
He was very famous bard of
Okay.
folktale. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, never mind. I guess for some reason I was thinking, and I've got it written down, but no details on it, that person was kind of passing the message through Zephyros to us.
Pretty much, yeah. Like he doesn't know who Delian is because. So basically, like, do you want me to just
No, I mean,
explain
you don't have to.
in-game, like
Yeah.
how he's talking to these people?
I don't know if he's
asking
like
about it?
he's like communing or like kind of like communing. Yeah, doing like some kind of between planes communication.
I just figured he was so tall that he just like,
His head,
hears people's thoughts.
yeah, his head pokes
Just because
through.
our thoughts are so small and his brain is so big that he just picks them up. He's just like, weird.
No, he is very intrigued by small folk. He doesn't mean them harm. He just wants to learn about them.
Okay.
As he runs and hides in his room.
Yeah,
Mm.
Orin is a little. I feel like I don't know if Orin would be a little lost or if it's just Patrick. Trying to figure out.
both.
Probably both.
Trying to figure out where do we go from here? Okay, so like this ordening, there's a disruption in the hierarchy of giants. They're trying to sort themselves out. Some entities from other planes have contacted this cloud giant to get in touch with 3 mortals to help sort it out.
No one said I was mortal. Just throwing that out there.
Okay, these 3 small folk.
People.
Yeah, there we go.
These 3 medium-sized folk. I think we're all medium-sized.
No, I'm small.
I think for the sake of your size category, that's the gist of it, right? Like he doesn't know who these entities are, but they're just talking to him. Like he's just kind of getting these whispers from the ether, telling him.
Yeah, he casts a spell, and it's speak with other dimensions.
Okay.
And contact other plane.
Right.
And
Okay.
he has no control over what plane, who it is that's coming through. It's he just like casts it out, a signal out there, and whichever responds or he gets something from, he just talks to it.
It's just like the switchboard operator just plugs him into a random one.
Sometimes he gets something, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes it makes him lose his mind a little bit with how much he's doing it. Sometimes he gets the same call and response every now and again, but there's no set thing. It just it's whatever he can get.
So one could say that he
That's why he
spends
doesn't-
most of his time up in his room sending his consciousness out into space.
Pretty much, and that's why he's kind of a bit like sort of cagey and a
Loopy.
little odd and off.
He's an introvert.
Yeah, and but he is very fascinated with small folk. He means them no harm. He's very fascinated by them. He just wants to learn as much as he can about the small folk, and that's why he's floating around in his city,
Is it a tower?
or in his tower, just to learn about the small folk. It's one of his eccentricities.
Well, he's learning about the small folk. We're learning a lot about the giant hierarchy right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've picked up what we need. Oh, my duplicity's probably worn off by now. I don't know if we've picked up what we need as far as a clue for our next location.
Right. The only thing Orin would think to do is just go try to talk to smarter people.
Zephyros, do you have any spells that would get this guy to spill the beans? Maybe not cooking, spill the beans, like talking about stuff.
Coyn, what are you talking about? Spilling the beans?
Your prisoner that you've got there.
Have you seen how many fingers he's
during
been
this whole
breaking?
time? I've been breaking his fingers and interrogating him.
Not
Nothing
even.
left.
At the same time.
Tarad is not a good interrogator. He hasn't been asking him any questions. He's just
I
been
have
breaking
only
fingers.
been trying to get one question out of him. I don't know if I have succeeded or not.
Okay, so we'll cut over to there real quick
Yeah.
because Zephyros says.
Meanwhile,
I can cast suggestion if that would help.
Yeah.
Okay, what suggestion would you like me to?
I suggest you tell
implant
us
in his
everything.
mind?
Oh gosh, I don't remember what are the parameters on suggestion. I'm sure there's rules
So-
to it.
I think that the suggestion should be like we're his trusted friends and he should tell us everything.
Suggestion: you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature you can see within range. Creatures that can't be. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable, asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself into a spear, immolate itself, or do something otherwise harmfully act ends the
Okay.
spell.
You
So-
see a monk in front of you. He is your father.
So it's a it's a wisdom saving throw, and if he fails, then he has to pursue the course of action. So essentially, and it's 8 hours. And so, yeah, he can say, tell them. I don't know. I mean, Coyn, you probably have a better idea. Tell them like what they want to know. I mean, I don't know. Answer their questions truthfully or something.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that the suggestion should be something along the lines: answer the questions truthfully and call your bird back and tell them that we're your best friends.
So that's kind of two separate suggestions.
Yeah, it's a very just like
it was specific.
It's like a brief sentence is what it said.
You could
a brief
quite
sentence.
literally say, "Call your bird back."
Yeah, I could say we're his best. The suggestion is that we're his best friends. I mean, because then if that would change his demeanor towards us for 8 hours.
And that would basically it's basically like a charmed person if you do it that way.
Right.
We don't even know if he dislikes us, honestly.
Yeah, he may already
By
be.
this point,
he tried to run
he
away.
might have so many endorphins in his brain.
How many fingers does he have left to ride? Just how many fingers?
Zephyros casts suggestion on him, and you see the guy go from like struggling to kind of like he looks up and he's kind of got that like glazed look over. So I think,
We're all
hey guys,
buddy.
It's like looking around, just super nothing behind those eyes, just not a thought in there, just like, hey, what's up?
You guys keep going. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. All right, so I'm gonna start with, hey, tell me about the Lord of Farts.
Oh, that guy, he was, I don't know, he's just some dude that wanted to, you know how it goes a lot of times, like, people just want to take over Faerun, and, like, that's what he was wanting to do, so he made up this cool name for himself, like, we were about half of the people that were with him. I just wanted something fun to do. I don't even really know.
You should take your helmet off. It looks kind of pointy and heavy. Like, and I want to see if he's human.
Like I'm like tied up for some. What? Why am I?
Oh, you were.
Don't worry
how
about
that.
I'll take your helmet off for you. Don't
okay.
You worry.
Thanks, man.
So what's your name, guy?
Yeah.
Oh, my name. I'm Xanoth.
Xanoth. Hey, so Xanoth, where's the base of your operations? Where is your other pals with your flying buzzards and your leader? I know you don't like talking about work after a long day, but
yeah, especially after all those other dudes that came with are dead. It's just kind of really emotionally draining, But at least I got you guys. You're my friends, so I mean,
yeah, dude, best friends, and at least their bodies aren't in this room anymore because they just kind of disappeared.
Sorry.
Sorry. We need to address that after the looting stuff. They said I don't know. It was just someplace like way down south, like was a part that I wasn't originally from because they recruited me from another town. So honestly, I was just following the pack. Like I don't really even know how to like get back if I needed to.
Oh, so if you got on your buzzard, your buzzard wouldn't just fly you back to its weird buzzard stables?
Nah, man, I just kind of like fly around aimlessly. I guess I'd probably go. I don't know.
Where would your
somewhere?
Where would you? Can you call your buzzard back?
Nah, man. If he
DM doesn't want us riding a flying buzzard, is what. I see our party getting up to some serious hijinks.
Oh dear!
A flying buzzard.
So why exactly did you join?
You know how it is, man.
What
don't have much going on. The guy comes in, asks you want to join a cult, and you're like, sure, I got nothing else going on. And next thing you know, you're on buzzards and you're flying around, man.
So what kind of stuff did you guys do? I mean, was this your first mission, or did you guys go out and?
Yeah, I mean, we had done some like small time stuff, just like went in and threatened some people at a village and like. Defiled a couple of temples here and there. Nothing.
Oh, what
temples?
And
stuff. I don't know, man. They were just
One
ones
to
that we happened upon.
what's it? To Joaquin.
Yeah.
Let's look at the flowers.
I would like to imagine that he would not properly pronounce Joaquin, though. He'd say Wafiend or something.
Waffing.
Some wacky or something. Or I don't know.
Oh, that's nice. Let me help you out of your armor. It's uncomfortable.
That's a golden
Yeah,
lady
I mean,
or
and
something.
being tied up. I mean,
What's
it
with
does
you
make it
charming
pretty-
people and then undressing them? This is the second
Ooh,
time.
What kind of campaign is this?
It's date night. I don't know what your problem is.
Oh dear.
It's like, well, I mean, you'd have to untie me if you wanted, like, to help me out. And
Oh yeah, I say we go ahead and untie him
So,
because the spell lasts 8 hours.
Sure, we can untie him. Why not?
so you untie me. Like, oh, thanks, man. It's getting pretty hurting my shoulders a little bit.
So what's
Zephyros.
what's your game plan? Like, what are you gonna do now? Because you can't go back to your boys. Your buzzard's gone.
I don't know, man. I guess I follow y'all around or
Hang
just,
out with my new best
I don't
friends.
know.
Zephyros, you could probably use a hand keeping your little tower clean. He could be, Zaroth, or was it Zaroth or Zanoth?
Xanoth.
Xanoth. It could be Xanoth flying around helping the magic cloud giant keep his tower clean.
And Zephyros kind of looks down and is like, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. if you
Oh
wanted to
my God.
stay."
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, you could just
He's-
keep casting the whole suggestion on him and just keep saying that you and him are best friends for like his whole life.
He's like, I wouldn't want to hold him here against his will. If he wanted to stay, he could stay, but I...
Nah, he
Wouldn't
definitely
force
wants to
him.
stay. He has no life direction.
No, we could just throw him off the cloud, and then that solves that problem.
And he would have a life direction, just straight down.
Yeah. It'd be-
Terminal velocity.
It's up to you, Zephyros. You could give him meaning to his life again, or you could take
Once
all
the
meaning
spell
away.
wears off, I'll see what he would like to do.
There's no way this could bite us in the
Oh.
butt later.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it won't. So yeah, he's chill.
No,
He's not
no
really
way
doing
he's ever gonna
anything.
make it down these stairs as I snap his leg.
So do you want
Staying
to
up here.
get to the looting of the bodies?
Sure. Let's.
Well, I think
about-
Coyn kind of fast tracked that. I imagine
Yeah.
he.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I-
know, but
I
you-
do
you
have
gotta
a
go
lot more
through it and See what you
questions.
found. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
So you found amongst all of the bodies a total of 70 gold. 70 gold.
70 gold.
And then
Gents were stacked.
as you're looking through the stuff, Orin kind of feels he can tell there's something up with that bag with the smiling face on it.
Ooh.
Don't look in it.
Is that the one the bag boy was holding?
Yep.
Yes.
Bag.
I didn't.
with-
I must have missed the fact that you said it was a smiling face. Is it a yellow circle smiling face, or is it like a human face that's been skinned and
No,
etched
no, no,
into
no.
a bag?
It's a design.
gosh.
It's a design. It's not.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not
No,
creepy.
It's something much worse. It's like, imagine if you had a skull and you casted like what was that dude using sacred flame?
Mm.
Cast that on a skull and then made like a negative projection on this bag. That's how
Well,
we got it.
All right. So
Is it a creepy bag?
Orin's getting
my
a
question.
feeling from the creepy face bag. You have any idea? I mean, what it could be? I know.
Roll an Arcana check.
Ooh, an Arcana.
Hey, just make
Boop, boop, boop.
Xanoth open the bag,
No way.
inspect it.
Hey Xanoth, what's this bag?
I don't know. Man. That's the
Arcana.
first time I ever seen it.
It's a 16.
So you look
Xanoth,
at
I
it.
wish I
and
didn't
you're-
tackle you. I said it.
You've read quite a bit about these
Oh,
in
dear.
Your
Hmm.
studies and your, seeking knowledge of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a bag of holding.
Heyo.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
creepy
so
face
then-
bag.
Hey, it's not
Hey!
that creepy.
I never said it was
No.
creepy. I just said it was a
No,
face.
Bag with a face on it.
Yeah, Dustin trying to describe it as like a Silence of the Lambs bag.
I gave him 2 options. One was a yellow smiley face, which this is kind of like a yellow smiley face.
I love your skin. I would love to. I would love to see myself in it.
You have a bag of holding now.
Sweet.
And
Not a bang. Never had one of those before.
This is the first time I've ever got a bag of holding.
I thought it was going to be a bag of devouring, Brady. I thought, the opposite of a bag of holding. Then just like
black hole.
You put stuff in it, and like over time, the longer it's been in there, it just goes away.
So he kept
to
a
read it off.
wind elemental in the wet bag of holding.
So
An
just,
air
just
elemental.
to reveal what that was, it's called an invisible stalker, is what was in it.
Oh,
And it's basically an air.
We're
elemental
lucky.
thing. And it was obeying his commands, and whenever you killed him, because you give it a directive, and it has to obey that directive until it completes its task, or the
Its
person
master's
gave it its
gone.
command dies. Yeah. So once you did that, it released it.
Got lucky.
But I'm going to read a little bit about bag of holding. Basically, this is
Yay.
a bag. Has an interior space considerably larger than its outside dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15 pounds, regardless of its contents. Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. And there's some other stuff, but it's like if it's torn or destroyed, everything that was in it is scattered across the astral plane.
Yeah.
And breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures, minimum 1 minute, after which time they begin to suffocate.
Yeah, I've definitely seen on a bunch of other actual plays so much crazy tomfoolery. And
with the bag of holding.
With the bag of holding, like everybody climbing inside of it, or like, what is it? Just retrieving air from inside of it and using it like a essentially like a jetpack through the water. Like,
so I will say I do want to try and keep up roughly with the weight that is inside the bag. It's not just going to be a magical
64 cubic feet. What was the weight?
Up to 500 pounds.
500 pounds. Okay. Yeah, I will. I'll try to do my best of.
And also remember, it's roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep.
Yeah.
So something has to be able to fit inside the bag. You can't have a huge boulder and be
not
like,
like
it goes in the
Mary
bag.
Poppins. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could do like a headstone though. It's about the same dimensions.
Regardless,
For a
you can't
dwarf.
fit anything that can't fit in the bag, like
Right.
the mouth of the bag. So you get that, and then you also, as you're sorting through the stuff, you don't really find much anything else. They just have normal scimitars on them and some leather armor and stuff like that. But you do come across a bag, like a little leather pouch, and it's got these. It almost looks embroidered.
Mhm.
These green, like vine-looking things on it, and it's just like very.
I know what that is.
Done, and
Can I say it?
It kind of almost actually sparkles a little bit too. Like it almost has glitter on it or something. But
Can I see if
somebody
I'm right?
could try and do.
you can roll for it.
Ah, okay. I'll roll for it. Well, that would be nature, wouldn't it?
Or are we still
No.
Arcana still?
Yeah, it'd be an Arcana. It can tell you kind of what school it's in.
I know what it is. Dustin knows what it is.
Ooh.
I don't think you do.
Coyn doesn't have an idea. You don't think I do?
Oh gosh, that was worse.
I mean, you can take it. You as a player, just take a shot, but we'll see.
Tanglefoot bag. Nope.
9 for Orin.
You get this strange sense of like it's this kind of sort of coalescing magic that's like kind of shifting. It's not really transmutation, but it's like different magic just kind of like flares up, and you're getting all these different senses of what it is.
I don't know what it is then.
Zephyros says, "Can I see that bag? I sense something odd from it."
Okay.
and he kind of like holds his hand down.
And it sucks him in.
It's tiny.
Yeah, I was about to say
Tiny
so
in
we-
his
we-
fingers.
We tossed this Tic Tac up into him.
Well, he just like he holds his hand down and you just like place it in it. And he holds it there. He just wants to be able to sense it, and he kind of detects magic. And he's oh, I wasn't sure if that's what this was at first. This is a bag of pixie dust.
What? What do you
So it
even do
has-
with that?
Has 10 pinches.
I tell you what we are doing with it.
Has
we're getting
10
outta here.
pinches of
Pixie dust.
dust. So 1 pinch of the pixie dust can substitute for the material components of any enchantment spell of 3rd level or lower. And then the pixie dust has other magical effects as well. If a pinch of pixie dust is sprinkled on a creature, roll a percentage die and consult the pixie dust table to determine the effect. So let's see.
Oh my.
You can either.
Is there a chance at flight?
Oh yeah, I'm sure there is.
If there,
Yeah,
if
so
yes.
if you roll,
Oh dear.
it's cut off. Oh wait, it's in here.
I've never heard of pixie dust. as an
So,
item before.
gentlemen, do we rock paper scissors for who gets the last bump of pixie dust now, or
Take
when we
it.
get down to
Take
the
it.
very last one?
Coyn snorts it.
roll on the
Let's see.
table, buddy.
Okay, so if you roll,
We are in no way
0 to
condoning
70,
drug use or any other type activities.
We're talking about pixie dust.
So if you roll a 0 to 70 or a 1 to 70, the creature sprinkled with the dust gains a flying speed of 60 feet for
Oh,
10
nice.
minutes.
Big chance for that.
If you roll 71 to 80, the creature sprinkled with dust must succeed on a DC 11 Constitution saving throw or fall unconscious for 1 minute. The creature awakens if it takes damage or is if shaken or slapped as an action. And then if you roll an 81 to 90, the creature sprinkled with the dust must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw or be affected by a confusion spell.
Oh,
And if you roll a 91 to 100, creature sprinkled with dust becomes invisible for 1 hour. Any equipment it is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the creature's person. The
Nice.
effect on the creature ends if it attacks, deals damage, or casts a spell.
It's such a small chance, though.
No.
10%.
yeah, 10% bigger
I mean,
chance to fly.
Compared to 70%, like everything else is like within the last 30.
What book was the pixie dust in? Well, let me rephrase it. What table is the pixie dust? Is it on a table that we can access?
I can.
Yeah, if you
I
want
can
to
print. I can screenshot it. and-
drop it in the shared folder so I can have the description.
Yeah.
Perfect.
1 through 70 is flight, and then 20% is bad stuff, and then
And then the top
10%
10% is
Invisibility.
invisibility for an hour.
Yeah, but it's just standard invisibility. It's not superior, so attacking or casting is gonna drop you out.
I'll be a Debbie Downer.
I'm just saying, man.
It's not superior.
It's not superior invisibility.
Standard
Yeah,
invisibility.
I put it in the campaign
Okay.
share folder, just in the open. It's under Pixie Dust table,
Okay.
so it's there if you want to read it.
Cool. Well.
But yeah, so then that's pretty much all you find on them.
All right.
Pixie dust in a bag of haul. I think that's a pretty good haul. And a bunch of
Getting
scimitars.
a bag of
Standard
holding
scimitars.
is an awesome
Hey,
thing.
now you can start taking all those scimitars and throwing them in
Yeah.
the bag of holding.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but they're not rusty, busted old goblin scimitars. These are
No, these were nice ones. Like they aren't
Nice.
plus ones or anything, but they're nice. I mean, you could probably sell them for
Keep one.
a couple gold pieces. Yeah, or keep one.
well. I would use it with disadvantage. Remember,
Oh yeah.
I kept wanting one, and then I realized, oh, I'm a cleric.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. So
I didn't. Every time we hear that weapon name, I think, he can't use
I
those.
can't use those. Okay, so dude's been interrogated. We
Didn't know nothing. Diddly.
Yeah.
Well, he couldn't even tell us where his base of operations was. Just that it was in the south.
Yeah. What a great guy.
Well, Zephyros, if you don't have anything more you want to discuss, I guess we're gonna go back on down to the ground, and you should probably fly away from this city and away from people, because
Actually, Zephyros,
don't like giant cloud castles.
Zephyros, we should probably find a way to reach out and contact you again. And can you tell us anything else about this planar contacts that you have? How many planes of existence do you have contact with?
That's the thing. I don't know. It's random every time. Whenever I open myself up, it's just whatever plane happens to respond, or what entity from a plane happens to respond.
like
It's
chat
not
roulette,
like I
man.
can control it. So it's hard for me to say how many or what it is I'm even coming in contact with.
So I think we probably need to head back to Waterdeep. But before we head back to Waterdeep, I feel like there's still questions that we haven't asked or got the answers to. Do you know about, and we asked about the Nightstone last time and why the Giants would be interested in the Nightstone, didn't we?
Yeah, he didn't know anything about it.
Nope.
Yeah, he didn't know about the attack.
Yeah.
If there was another set of giants with clouds that lived in clouds, that had a flying fortress in the clouds, where would they want to park it?
Probably high up in the clouds.
Good thinking.
Yes. Hold on. Need to write that one down.
High up in the clouds. Got it.
Detailed notes.
Yeah. How do we get in touch with you again, Zephyros? If we need you, or if you need us?
That's
I will
a
find
good
you.
question. Give me 1 second. And he kind of like
And he teaches
floats back up into his room.
sending stones.
And he comes back down and
Plastic whistles.
yes, it's blow this
Kazoo.
only when it's happening.
It's like a dog whistle. You can't hear it.
Yeah, it's just it's a cloud giant whistle.
Oh yeah, like
Oh god.
like what's it, the bison whistle from Avatar?
or
Yeah.
a dog whistle. Oh yeah.
Doesn't make any
Air
noise.
bison.
No, it's just like this little metal plate almost. It looks like a card, but there's not really anything special on it. But he says, if you take this and clasp it between your hands, concentrate on me, I will know you need something. We won't be able to communicate, but I can get a general idea of the area that you're at, and I can try to make it to you, and you can look in the sky and perhaps signal me somehow.
Flare gun.
That signal.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Okay.
That's the best I can do.
all right, guys. Any other questions? Somebody's got to ask another question. There's got to be a question we haven't had, because I am not confident in our next
No,
move.
Orin is not either. I feel like
Adventure.
there's somebody.
Just
There's
shopping montage, and that's
yeah,
it.
There's somebody else
Well, I
we need
mean-
to talk to who is going to take what we don't know, or what we know, but can't find our next path and direct us a little bit. I think. We'll just have to see.
And remember, the whole reason that you guys came to Waterdeep in the first place was to find that kid and tell him that his dad was dead.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
From
Yeah, but that's not important. Forget that.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
yeah, we'll get there.
We've got all these.
Zephyros is quite literally just some hippie that just broke down on the side of the highway, and we're spending all this time trying to help him.
Y'all just hang
Man, you
out,
got any of
man.
that go-go juice? All right.
So
All right. So, can you fly us closer back to the city and let us off?
yes, of course. 1 second, and he floats back up, and then you feel the castle start to start move, and starts moving back towards the city, and you see the city slowly approaching you. You know, like getting larger as you're getting close to it. But he stops a little bit further out. You know, back away
Yes.
a little bit.
Yeah,
And
Zephyros,
this-
I would definitely say just on your next parking job or any drive-by, just try to avoid a direct flyover of a city or
Yeah.
anything of that nature, because the small folk will
Yeah.
freak out and try to kill you.
He looks and nods. He goes, 1 second. He floats up and comes back down with this huge book, and he starts writing in it. He says, "Okay,
The FAA will have your
They will
bacon.
scramble the jets.
He starts writing it down. He says, "Oh, yes, this is why I come down like this, to learn about the small folk. But I'll definitely keep that in mind." And he's writing it down like, "Don't fly or park over cities or town."
It would probably be better for your castle to just appear in a meadow one day and then have a bunch of nice treats and snacks out in front of it to lure people in
He starts writing that
as
down.
welcome guests.
Treats and snacks.
Writing it down. Got it. Thank you.
Oh, and people really like bread. Everybody,
Oh,
everyone.
yes.
Duly noted. And he writes.
I almost didn't talk about bread in an episode.
I know.
Oh, yeah, he
Ooh.
stuck it in there.
That was close.
Would have cursed the entire game.
Yep.
The stairs, the cloud stairs, make their way back out.
He's
you
telling
see them
us
start
to
form
go.
and going down and stuff. He says, "If there's anything else I can help you with, I'll try my best. But we're back at the city now."
Okay.
All right, bye, Zephyros.
If
I'm gonna start heading down the stairs.
will this card allow us to know if you need to get in contact with us, or are we just gonna have to? Does it
Yeah,
work?
basically,
Is it two-way?
It's
Is there a
you
is there a
can't convert
vibrate mode?
messages,
Right. Yeah, but I know.
But you just know, like you can, it'll heat up and like glow. And
Yeah.
You'll know that he
Zephyros
needs
is
something, but he'll be able, like, whenever it activates like that, you'll know it, but he can be able to like tell where you're at and then come to you. So like,
Okay.
if
Gotcha.
it's activated, it lets him know where you're at, regardless if you activate it or if he activates it.
All right. So we've got
Is it a single use item?
got a GPS tracker on us.
Yeah, it's basically just a GPS tracker, but it's not single use. I mean, you use it like once a day. You can use it to
Okay.
not summon him,
To
but let him know.
say warm.
It's a mood ring.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a mood ring.
What
for
up,
your
homie?
for your partner.
Homie.
Like, oh, how are they feeling? Oh, wow, they look nervous. Wonder what that's about.
I'm gonna use it at 3 a.m. tonight.
No, do it at 11:59, and then do it at 12:01,
Yeah. Well.
back to back.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys want to
head on. Orin's.
Tarot's already halfway down the stairs.
Yeah, Orin's just thinking over everything, trying to figure out. I mean, where do we go from here?
Tarot's flagging down the guards that are trying to attack the lower stairs.
no,
Like,
no.
hey, it's easy.
It's fine.
We're all good. We're back.
Yeah.
Hey, look, new
Wave-
customer.
Waving off the Griffin cavalry that's buzzing the tower.
Yeah, you do see them. They're flying. You see a couple air patrolling just above the city in a holding pattern, just kind of flying a little bit. They're not like, they don't look like they're on high alert anymore, but they're just kind of like just circling above the city.
Yeah, I
You
was
see
just
a
saying,
couple-
the tower came, we went to it, it went away, and then
It brought us back.
And then they happened, and then it came back. They saw vultures fly over there, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so we head back toward the gates.
Yep.
Obviously a little more relaxed than before. Not at a jog, just a gentle walk. Yes. Make our way there.
The old
Make it back to the walls.
The old walls of Waterdeep.
And you came in
Oh,
the gate
wow.
where you guys left.
Bag of
And,
holding. Do.
Yeah. And standing there at the gate to meet you is Senior Civil R Martin.
Heyo.
And he says,
Hey!
I see you've returned.
Yeah.
What-
Did you
what
learn
was it?
anything? Oh, friendly giant.
Really?
Yeah.
Thought we were
Giant.
here to save the world. How about that?
Well, why did he suspect that of you?
Well, look at us. Can't you tell?
We're
And
not.
He's just like, yes, you do seem the world-saving
Yeah,
kind.
we're not quite sure why anyone would assume that we would be saving the world, but apparently that's what he seems to think.
Well, that's
I don't know. Have you
very-
heard anything going on with the giants? Any disturbances? I don't know if we talked to him about the whole Nightstone deal.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure we haven't.
But I'm sure that I don't know if Waterdeep would have heard kind of trouble
the
with
only
giants.
exchange we've had with Martin is basically he arrested us, threw us in jail, and then got us out the next morning.
Right.
Like, we haven't really had a conversation with him.
Got it.
So,
So you want to ask him?
yeah, basically, did he get
Mm.
anything from the prisoner? The one that he was the other
Oh,
prisoner?
Appleberry gang dude.
Yeah. Orin's not
Yeah.
concerned with that part.
He's like, he's being very uncooperative, as most of them are, but we are working on it. It's only been,
30
Couple of
minutes. Yeah. Okay.
Well, keep working on him. I hear torture works well.
well, we try to keep things above board since we are
Waterboarding. That's
Waterboarding, I like it. Oh, yeah.
funny. Water deep, water Davians above board. Ha ha! I see.
So,
That's
Orin,
not what I meant, but okay.
Orin, like I said, is gonna go try that track of the train of thought. Anything of note? Any news of issues with giants? I guess increased activity in areas that seems odd, like giants fighting each other.
Kind of
News from the north.
starts to think, and he says, "Well, now that you mention it, there was an odd report just north of here. I believe it was outside of the Golden Fields. There was some activity.
Jeez. We're gonna have to talk to that kid.
Are we gonna have to talk? Your dad's dead. You
Um,
seen any giants? Like,
where the giants at, yo?
Hey,
As we discover, he was
Yeah.
adopted because he's actually a giant.
No, but he says there were some hill giants that were spotted
Mm.
just outside of Golden Fields, which is very odd. We never really.
Yeah, that's pretty close to Waterdeep for giants.
exactly. That's why I took note of it. We
Okay.
didn't know how credible it was, but we really haven't had much time to look into it. This was just a few days ago when this was finally reported to us, so this may have been at least a week and a half ago, to 2 weeks ago when this would have
It-
the sighting
in-
would have happened.
We're talking in small people terms.
He's
Um,
not a giant.
I know. I was just making a joke.
Yeah, yes,
Tron is confused
normal-
by somebody else experiencing time differently. He's like, does everyone just
As he
experience
looks
time?
down
relative?
at
I mean,
the
I
dwarf.
am smaller than him, and I'm definitely smaller than the last guy. So
But he's like, yes, that would be our normal calendar day. And that's how long ago it was. But yes,
Okay.
So this is have you heard of a guy named Yan Si Ben?
Yeah.
Or the
I
Prince of
believe-
Evil Air?
I believe it's Jan Sienpen.
I believe it's
Young
Fancy Ben or Fancy Bean.
those names aren't ringing a bell.
What about a new cult springing up?
Oh, there's cults pop up every day, especially around here. But
See- They were riding vultures.
Graffitiing temples,
Raiding temples. That's right. I forgot about that.
claiming that they wanted to subjugate Faerun. That doesn't seem like something a small cult would do.
But it's not a cult I've heard of. I would have heard of something to do with the evil Prince of Air and things of that nature, but nothing. But again, I receive reports of graffiti and vandalism and all sorts of dealings with people like this. So,
Well, any reports of monasteries getting sacked south of here?
there was the one monastery. How long ago was that? I guess about 18 years ago, down to the south, that was sacked.
That was a
it was
long
very-
time ago.
It was very, very notable because many monasteries aren't attacked. They're peaceful. I mean, they train their people and they go about their way, but no one ever attacks a monastery, and that's why we thought it odd.
Yeah. Oren's gonna turn to Tarot. Do you know of any monasteries to the south of Waterdeep?
Nope,
Okay.
don't think so.
I feel like this as something. The more we talk about monastery, the more we say monastery, the more we say this stuff, the more I feel like we need to investigate this. Because I feel like it's tied into Tarot's somehow. I'm not sure. There's got to be something monastic that he would know.
Yeah, maybe like a sister monastery, like that he just hasn't, only aware of the one that you came from, but like.
Yeah, I was about to say, Sir Martin, what was the name of the place that got sacked?
I was looking up right now.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
It's the monk
It was,
monastery.
It was somewhere. The monastery was located in an area called, I believe, the Lurk Woods.
Oh, okay.
I'm not just too familiar there.
I am familiar with the Lurk Woods.
You are.
Oh, you are.
I am. I didn't think that was south of Waterdeep. I guess I don't really know where Waterdeep is on the map, like a big map.
It's right in the middle, son. It's the biggest city on the coast. City of Splendor. Okay, so monastery that's familiar to you in the Lurk Woods.
Yeah, I mean that's where my monastery is located.
Yeah, where's
Okay.
Mirabar? Where's that?
It's north of the mountains.
Okay, so
Or south. It's south of the mountains.
Mm.
I was trying to remember the major city that was by, but it's near one that's like inhabited by a lot of dwarfs and giants. I was trying to think of the name of it. I'd have to go back on my character sheet.
trying to pull up the map of.
The Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was southeast of Marabar.
Mirabar.
Mirabar.
Where's Mirabar?
Say it with a monastic accent, don't you?
Okay, there it is. Mirabar. The Lurkwood. Okay. I'm just trying to find.
That's north.
Yeah, where's? Can't find Waterdeep on here.
It's on the left.
There it is, Waterdeep. Okay. No, yeah. He says. No, the. I'm sorry. I was mistaken. The monastery was actually north of here somewhere.
Okay.
Around the Lurkwood.
18 years ago.
How old are you, Tarot?
I'm 50.
Oh. How long have you been a monk?
My whole life.
What is it, 16 years? Your whole life, okay.
Yeah, I grew up in a monastery in the Lurk Woods. I'm trying to think if there's any neighboring ones nearby.
That's all I know. It was such a long time ago, but it just stuck out to me because it was a monastery, and that hardly ever happens. So maybe something to look into. But
Weird, yeah.
but with
So
the threat of this
yeah.
these giants, and with this giant that was just showed up, being so odd. Uh, if I could ask, if you would you mind going and checking out the validity of this claim of these hill giants being just outside of Waterdeep? Because I mean, if they're that close to the Golden Fields, which they're just north of us, um, that's meaning that they're encroaching closer and closer to major cities, and if they can make their way to Golden Fields, then what's stopping them coming down the river and going all the way into Waterdeep?
That's a great idea. I feel a deputization coming on.
Yeah.
Aren't we honorary cops already?
Yeah, we're
Kind of like unofficial.
Kinda,
He's
yeah.
like,
yeah.
okay,
We're undercover.
We're like
with no
we're like
official status.
auditors.
yeah, what is it? Not disavowed, or what is it? If you're caught, you will be disavowed.
Yeah.
He says, how about this? If you go and investigate this claim for me, when you come back and report back to me, we'll make it official.
Okay. Oren's gonna say, yeah, I don't know if you have the kind of contacts, but I feel like our knowledge on the ways of giants and the history and lore of giants is a little lacking. I don't know if you could kind of run down a lead of maybe somebody who's kind of a subject matter expert on giants, some giant scholar that we could meet up with after we've checked out this hill giant business.
I think we should probably check out your scholar before we
first,
go to
okay.
the Hill Giants. I think we should look for contacts here in the city that can tell us that.
He says, that's a very niche
Yeah.
area of expertise. It would, and this is a large city, it would probably take me a few days. Go and investigate this, and when you come back, I'll have exhausted everything that I can to try and find you this expert matter on, or this subject matter expert on giants,
And
because it will take me several days to find them.
if you could
And
please, I was gonna say, leave a note for Corliss Than. I don't know if he might have some better luck as well. We are sort of, kind of, in his employ. So.
I actually work with him quite regularly, and next time I see him, I will pass the message along.
And send a message to his son also.
Oh,
And if you,
Kennick fan.
and if
Yeah,
you could send,
Kennick's a good kid. See if we can get the Scooby Squad a hold of it.
I'll tell him
yeah.
you said hello.
Well, yeah. How about everyone that we talk to? Let's just send a message.
Oh yeah, the
Everyone that
barkeep.
you've come in
The
contact
barkeep
while-
that gave me the bread.
While I've got
tell-
you, my mom left me at an orphanage
worried
18
sick
years
about
ago.
me.
I don't know where she is. If you could start investigating that.
I'll look into it right away.
Yeah. If you could also look into where my parents are, I was left at an orphanage
Right.
at basically birth. I
Also, if you could just clear...
I don't even know if I have parents or if I just showed up. Could you kind of look into, find out if I have parents? I just need to know if I was
about-
born or hatched.
How about we get?
Well, you guys, good luck on looking.
Wait.
into the,
Is there a-
hill giants.
Is there a pardon on the table? Not for me, just asking for a friend. Pardons for any deeds that might have been done by
It
people.
may be something we can look into, but
Just
Right,
remember,
just
2
curious,
out of
I
3
just-
orphans go bad. Just,
Right.
they
The
turn to a life of
statistics.
crime.
The statistics. They tell the tale.
he says yes. That is very common. I do see that quite a lot.
Listeners at home, please do not abandon your children.
Yeah.
If you are an orphan, we are not disparaging you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No.
It's just if you're listening to this, you're probably the 1 out of the 3 that's a
Yeah.
good
You probably
good
went the
apple. I mean,
the Tarot route and just have a
yeah.
love of bread and
And let's
not a
be
murderous
honest.
rampage.
To be honest, if you're an orphan and you're listening to a D&D podcast, then your life is probably going more right than you know.
this is true.
Yeah. You probably.
So, do you guys want to go back to the bowels of the earth and rest up and heal up, and because it's getting into the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Afternoon-ish.
because I'm walking around with like 12 hit points.
Yeah, I've got not.
I'm
so
feeling
much.
great, boys.
Yeah, you're in great shape.
We said something about a shopping spree earlier. You guys want me to go shopping around town? Because I've got all the energy in the world. I think I have a lot of our money on.
You gonna run? No. You gonna
So I
run
will
some
say,
errands for
on
us?
your way back to the.
We are attacked.
By some thugs in a no. You
Of all people to get jumped.
You guys like really, as Patrick put it, mop the floor with those cultists and stuff, and
We did.
really feel like you've like grown and advanced, even so much so that you become 5th level.
Yeah,
Oh, we're 5th level.
dude.
Special. Oh,
About to be
I've gotta
some-
type a bunch of stuff.
About to be some sweet area control spells coming our way.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the cool thing that happens at level 5 with me. I think there's something cool.
I think you get
think
you get
that,
2 attacks at level 5, Tarot.
You get your proficiency bonus, don't you?
Yeah, proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
Oh, my
dude,
DC
That's
goes.
the most
proficiency.
important thing.
My DC goes up. My attack. Oh man.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to reworking that character sheet. I did it in D&D Beyond, and it changed other stuff. So
You should
not sure
actually
how I did it
be
different.
able to, if you change it on roll 20, it automatically changed my proficiency bonus just now, which means it automatically changed my spell DC, automatically changed my spell attack bonus.
Yeah, I need to type up everything and roll 20.
Do it.
So let me ask you this: do we want to spend the rest of this episode
Oh yeah, you
leveling
wanna?
up?
Yeah, you wanna
Or
like?
do we want to do
just
that and then play
do-
for a little bit more, or
I think
I would like to level up and then email you a shopping list of what I'm looking for,
Oh yeah,
or put it in the
that's
chat.
true.
Or
Yeah,
something.
we can.
that's fine.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just put it in the you can put it in the storyline text channel here in Discord.
Discord.
Everybody just put what they want for
All right.
to have looked for, and if there's anything special, we can role play that. But if you just need stuff like health potions or this or that,
More bolts.
Yeah.
just put what you want and like the price of what they are, and
Okay.
just deduct it from your.
Yeah, and I'll make sure that I
Party
have
money.
our party loot table updated before next episode.
Before somebody spends all of our group's money, should we, I guess, allocate a coin amount we're allowed to spend in this shopping spree?
Yeah,
I like the way you said that coin
divvy it.
amount.
that coin
You can
amount.
divvy it out, and then you can use up all of yours, or just keep it all instead of
Oh yeah.
having the group pool. So like whatever you've got right now, you just divide it up and just be like,
Yeah.
do whatever
Now
you
what
want.
what
let's
is
see.
that? We're in.
I need to go back and add up, but as of episode 7, which was a while back, and
Yeah.
there were some episodes where we didn't get anything.
That is also true.
So as of episode 7, we're at 115, and I know that we've gotten more since then. So like,
We got 70. and
I'd
then
say
we had-
just kind of figure around, like when we're sitting around 250, I would say.
the stuff I want is not crazy
It's just a
expensive. I wanna-
guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's one thing that I want that will serve us well if we start running into a lot of magical items. My identify spell, which unfortunately needs a pretty hefty material item. Luckily, it doesn't get burned up every time I spend it. But it's a little bit costly, and I'll probably wait on it. But no, other than that, I don't really have any heavy cost items in mind.
I'm thinking about a potential weapon.
Nice. Okay.
Mm.
Sweet. I mean, and you can also,
Mixing it up a little
of
bit.
course, sell other items. We haven't sold anything, so
Yeah.
that's one thing. Whenever I listen back through and add everything up,
You can sell that bag of holding.
No. That's
Well,
terrible.
we've got
Technically
the
a wondrous
so
item.
there's some
Yeah,
there's
how-
some
how valuable is a bag of holding?
Let me check.
I would say I'm gonna ballpark it 1,000 coin.
It's probably pretty expensive.
I'd say 1,000 coin seems like a lot.
So let's see. We'll be rolling some HP.
Yeah, I was about to say we need to roll HP.
I think it's D6 for me.
Other proficiency.
Other proficiency. Other
What are
proficiency.
you doing there?
What are you doing?
Oh, you guys are seeing that. I'm
Yes, we
trying
are.
to figure out how to add my feet onto my character sheet.
Oh, feats. They're screwy in Roll20. I don't know why.
So you just have to type them out.
Yeah, like so in referencing like my observant feat, I just typed in the text and it doesn't affect your actual stats. You'll have to keep it in mind and keep it written down.
I can do that.
And yours doesn't really. The text is fine, whereas like the observant feat for me changes my passive wisdom or my passive perception and investigation, and so, but it doesn't change it in Roll20, so that's why it's not really affecting anything. But
Okay. It did automatically do my proficiencies.
Yeah.
Oh, and we all still have our 1 inspiration that we probably haven't used.
Yeah, I know.
either.
I thought about using it on one of those nasty wisdom saving throws I had, but I didn't. I just
So let's see.
Kept trucking on.
So we're rolling HP real quick.
Yep.
Tell me who's rolling and what I need to roll.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm ready for it. D6 for old Orin.
D6 rolling.
Rolling.
I rolled a 1.
Woo, 6 for me.
Nice.
So
Next.
it's 6 plus my con mod, which is
We all roll D6, right?
2.
No, mine's
no.
an 8.
It's different. I
I
think
think
you roll.
you roll a D8, Jacob.
Oh, okay.
I think. Look on your character sheet, bruh.
Mine is a D8.
Or your character thing.
Yep. You ready to roll it?
Yes, D8.
1, 2, 3, roll. What'd you get?
Oh, there it is. I was looking for my D8. I got a 7.
Good, because I got a 1. I'll take a
Nice.
7.
And then
Add your Constitution
Con mod.
Yeah,
modifier.
con mod onto that.
who's next?
I believe it is I.
Only one remaining.
Rolling a D8.
See. 7.
3. Man, y'all rolled good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
Yep.
at least you
A level-
made out
I
well.
was gonna say a level 5 wizard with 34 hit points is pretty nice.
So, do we want to discuss what you all are going to be doing with your characters? What you're deciding, or anything like that?
Yeah.
So I multi-classed 1 level to Bard. No,
Did
I'm
you
kidding.
really? Oh,
No.
dude. Hey, don't joke. It could be
Don't
pretty.
knock it. Yeah.
Yeah, you need. I mean, look into it. Like, I'm a multi-class fan. And a feat fan. So I'll look into bards if you're interested in multi-classing into bard.
No, if I did multi-class anything, it would have to be, because it character's story-driven, it would have to be something thiefy.
I mean, going 1 level of rogue, you'd get some pretty sweet
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack negligible. You only get 1 sneak attack die, but you're gonna get expertise in 2 skills,
Which is desperately needed because I'm a -1 in intelligence.
Yeah, I mean, so it can like make you just stupid good at some things. So the only thing that really happens with wizards at level 5 is I get access. I mean, I say only thing. I get access to level 5 spell or level 3 spells, which is when things start to get exciting.
Ooh, I get it. I get the extra attack. That's the big thing.
That's what I thought. I was gonna say usually martial
Yeah.
classes get extra attack, so you'll be attacking twice and then doing flurry of blows, And I mean, so what is it like? And with the attack action, you can. I mean, so you could either do 3 attacks per round, like just for free, right?
Yeah.
And you can do 4 attacks per round if you spend a key point.
Yep.
Okay. Monks, man. So it's pretty much spell choices for wizards, which it's a toughie because I know that in that like in the battle we just fought, Fireball would have been great.
Yeah, especially with them all
clumped together.
Clumped together that way. Yeah.
And I could also affect some unseen jerkwad, invisible stalker or whatever it was called. I could blast them, and then I really like what is it? My level 5 and 6 are pretty tough as for me as far as spell choices, because the slow spell also great. Because I can slow a few enemies, keep some area effect going, which will help out Tarot massively, help out all of us, and just like kind of do battlefield control a little bit better. I also know that none of us speak Giant, and I don't know how common it is for Giants to speak Common. And I don't know if all of them are going to be kind of scholarly like Zephyros. So I have an option to take the Tongues spell, which I'm thinking I'm going to take as my 2 free spells per level. And the 4th choice that I'm debating between is Leomund's Tiny Hut, which is a great utility spell for when we're on the road. Or even, I mean, I can cast that inside our hotel room, inside our inn room, and just like have this like impenetrable. I mean, it's impenetrable bubble around us that like sound like you can't get through it. Like, so we couldn't get snuck up on. We wouldn't have to do watch. Nothing. And so
That's pretty cool.
It's kind
especially
of like,
for in the wilderness, right?
Yeah, it's kind of the traveling wizard's like best friend for like, I mean, security purposes, and can have some pretty cool moments for if you need to kind of be a camper and just like set up this like dome of impenetrableness, and you can also make it super camouflaged, which is cool. So, that's essentially the decisions I've got to make before next week. So, take it away, somebody else.
So,
oh yeah, and if there's anybody in chat tonight, give us a shout if you've got any suggestions on what we should take for any kind of decisions for level 5. Chat's been real quiet tonight. They've just been with rapt attention.
Mm-hmm.
So focused.
Yeah.
I picked up
level 5 is not a feat, right? You pick up feats at level 4.
Yeah, whenever it says you're gonna pick up a
4,
you can do ability score improvement or feat at 4, 8, 12, 16, and 19.
Gotcha. Yep. No, Dex is definitely the way to go with a monk. I don't. There's nothing else better.
I mean, yeah, just keep increasing Dex and Wisdom, and you're just gonna be like stupid, especially when you start doing stunning strikes. Then if you increase because what is it? Your DC is like Wisdom and your Dex. Is that right? I can't remember.
For a monk,
let's see.
Yeah.
I may be wrong on that. Your key save DC. It's not a spell save, but is your proficiency plus your Wisdom modifier. So yeah, like increasing dex, and then if you've increased it like all you can, like increasing wisdom is going to be your next best bet. And just if you're using abilities that are causing people to make saving throws. Like I said, that stunning strike, I know is a big one. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, you get that at 5th level. Starting at 5th level, you can interfere with the flow of ki in an opponent's body.
Stunning strike.
When you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 ki point to attempt a stunning strike. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn. And like stunned is like, I mean, essentially it's kind of like how I was whenever I was paralyzed. You're just like a sitting duck, and you can just like wail on them. I mean, and it makes it great too. I think pretty sure stunned, they automatically like fail strength and dex checks and reflex, or I'm sorry, I'm doing Pathfinder. Like dex saving throws and things like that, which can make. I mean, there's some spells that I can do that, you know, they're having to make dex saving throws, like fireball and that catapult spell that I was trying to do.
A stunned creature is incapacitated through the condition, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yeah, so you'd be your own strikes, and it's the end of, like, they're stunned until the end of your next turn. And so, like,
incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, you can wail on them, and then like I can like smack them with stuff that they have like no save on, and they're just gonna take
Pull
all
out
of it.
a Tuesday fish.
Yeah.
And smack them on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Nothing like a Tuesday fish.
What about you there, Mr. Coyn?
Well, I picked up Destroy Undead at a half. So I'll be killing some zombies if we get into any kind of like, you know, like low-level zombies. Horde style stuff. Anything half what CR? Critical rating? Not critical rating.
Challenge rating.
It's a half challenge rating or less. So any of the little horde zombies, I could probably snap my fingers and
Man, you were real worried about those two spellcasters raising that dead guy.
I really was. I really was. Because I was seeing all sorts of duplicitous, evil things that a GM could do just to mess with his players. So I was expecting them all to die easily and then be resurrected. So, yeah. That was a thought I had.
And you know, I gotta say, with y'all talking to Zephyros and the tower and everything, that does bring chapter 1 to a close.
To a close? Ooh. Very nice.
That's awesome.
Sort of.
I don't even know what that means.
Sort of. You didn't ask the right questions, but you got most of them.
So that's what I knew.
These
We were
two
leaving information on the table.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, there's something we're not asking.
Yeah.
And it's still killing me, and I'm going to go to bed thinking about it tonight.
Listen, I'll say this. There's multiple ways for you to find out what you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and we missed all of them.
And every person that you talk to is not going to be the one that's going to be the next clue. So, like, not every person that you talk to is going to have, like, what you need to get to the next point. So
we should have killed them.
Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't.
Yeah, like so that like I was saying, like we're gonna have people like Zephyros, who's got a whole got information and got a hook, but like
seems like a giant story point.
Yeah, but like doesn't know what the next step after that like carrot. Like doesn't know what the next point is, and so then we're gonna have to figure out like who we talk to say, here's all our information, and like just hope that like they say, oh well, like you should go talk to this person, and then it's like, oh, of course.
Well,
like
I feel like we're being led in the direction of going to the Golden Fields and confronting the Hill Giants.
yeah.
Nah, I don't even care.
I'm gonna
Candle
call it.
Keep.
It's gonna
Let's
be
go to
when
Candle
they tell
Keep.
the dead or the kid that his dad's dead. That's
He's going to be in the
it.
field.
It's gonna be something crazy will happen with him.
Yeah, he'll be eaten by the Hill Giants in the field.
Yeah. And it'll be
Oh, but I
interesting.
did pick up 2 level 3 spells. I meant to mention that earlier.
Yeah.
And I have no idea because they're all so good. Would you like to come back from the dead? I can revivify you.
Yeah, you get Revivify. Nice.
Yeah, revivify. I can bring you back and never let your character die. How much
Revivify is a
fun.
good one to have. What's the material components of it though? I think it's
like a
expansive.
Diamond dust or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean Pixie Dust, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay,
mean,
well, if you want to
So that's
fly
for
when you're dead.
enchantments. You can use it as a material component for enchantments if it's 3rd level or less.
and those.
So we
is
could
it-
tinker with that, is what you're saying?
Huh?
Could we tinker with that? Pinch of pixie dust?
I mean, it can sub.
I might let it fly.
It'll sub.
Hey, I didn't mean to do that.
I got it.
I didn't mean to say the giant thing earlier.
I still got it's still good.
We're just we didn't even know it.
We're just naturally punny.
We're so punny. So like my identify spell, Brady, it's a level 1 spell that needs a pearl worth 100 gold.
Diamonds, 300 gold.
And the pearl isn't consumed, but is pixie dust always consumed by? Okay.
It takes a pinch of pixie dust to replace.
Right, I just didn't know if like
Or-
the pinch of pixie dust would just like since the thing it's substituting for never gets consumed, if the pinch gets consumed too,
Yeah. So
or
in
instead.
this case, if you don't have the pearl right now,
Yeah.
well, I see what you're getting at. So let's just say if you don't have the pearl,
Yep.
and you use a pinch of pixie dust, it will expend that use of pixie dust.
Okay. Gotcha.
But once you get the pearl, then like
Then it doesn't.
you'll always
yeah.
have the pearl. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But to substitute it, whenever you use the pixie dust, no matter what, like in using it for substitution or whatever, it would expend that pinch. Like
Okay.
that would be the.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, it's a good nerf to. I mean, something that could be pretty valuable. I mean, you just find the 3rd level spell that's got the most expensive material component, which is probably Revivify for Coyn. And if it didn't get consumed, then it would be like broken, like super broken. If Pixie Dust didn't get consumed, but.
Yeah, and I mean it probably would never hurt just to keep like 2 or 3 pinches on hand with Coyn, just
Yeah.
in case
Yep.
he really needs to do it. You know, if you don't have
Yeah.
all the stuff for it or whatever, you can just use that. Use it in a pinch.
Oh,
Ah,
there's another one.
man.
No,
We need to stop.
so what would be looking at the cleric spell list, is there anything else that we could use that would be good? Animate dead.
I'll take a look at it.
You're going real dark on us there, friend.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like the necromancy.
Could do daylight too if we ever
Yeah.
encounter a vampire.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Brady's just gonna take us to Ravenloft. Like,
Hey, I want to do that so
I
bad.
mean, it sounds like you guys don't want to go to Goldenfield to expand the story. Like,
We're just gonna- we're gonna go to the
go to Ravenloft.
we're just gonna go to the yawning portal, and like step into the portal to go to the Underdark and get transported to Ravenloft.
I should mention.
Ooh, mass healing.
I saw that too.
mass healing word.
I saw that too. But what I was going to say is,
Not
I
bad.
should mention that I never completed the main story in Skyrim.
What?
I'm the head of every guild. I own every property, but I still have not figured out. Even though I did figure it out one time, but the current character that I'm playing has not even figured out that a dragon is on top of the mountain.
Oh, you just never became the Dragonborn?
No,
that's hilarious.
Well, I mean, I did. Well, I think I did because I did
just
pick up the shouts.
You never had to go like fight like Alduin or whatever. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what, Brady? A module you've got planned? Like,
Go over
Side
there.
quests.
Let's go to Ravenloft. I want to go to Ravenloft.
You have taken ownership of
Hey,
Candlekeep.
there was a monastery where I grew up. Apparently, they got attacked. How about we go up there?
I
Check
want
that out.
to
I'm
go
all
up
for that.
there. I mean, it's the same. It's along the same path as.
I love that cover.
I know, it's great. It's along the same path of going to Golden Fields, right? I mean, we're gonna be like same neck of the Lurkwoods, right?
Not really.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you
was about
said
to say
Golden Fields is to the north and the forest is too.
Yeah, but the forest up there is like where the mountains are, and
Oh, okay.
Golden Field is like
I'm not looking at the map.
a day's journey or less from Waterdeep.
You got a map up
Should be up, yeah.
the Sword Coast.
I was about to say, are
What is
we
happening?
still streaming? Or are we?
We are still streaming, dude. We're just
We're
just chatting
doing
along.
A lot of discussion.
What is going on with my mouse?
So look, here,
Get
can
back
you
on
see?
Roll20. Yeah, sorry, my mouse just like wouldn't go back to Roll20.
This is Lurkwood.
Ooh, I see Lurkwood.
This is Golden Fields right here,
Oh,
and that's Waterdeep.
okay. Wait,
And
where
this
was
is that
Golden Fields? Oh no, I see.
Yeah, Golden Fields down here.
Okay, yeah. No, we're close.
Nope. I mean, you
Yo.
could take a long journey up there, but
Yeah, no.
yeah, let's not.
Yeah,
I picked a spot where dwarfs.
Yeah,
would
no,
be,
it's-
and that they're typically right under the mountains.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, but
It
makes
Yeah,
sense.
but it's like not close to
no,
Waterdeep.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, no.
You should have picked something closer to the place I'm always gonna be.
Dude,
from
Waterdeep is
in
like
every
so
campaign.
fun. Okay, it's like the big city. But I mean, yeah, that's it for me. I think like I said, I metagame so hard that I've got like my spells essentially pretty much picked out. It's kind of just deciding
Spell path.
when I'm gonna take them. And I mean, and that's not even counting to like spells that we find or spells that I buy. Like I might buy spells that are further down my path, and then like I don't have to burn my 2 free spells every level on those. So we'll just have to see. I really want to get to Orin wants to get to a magic shop and figure out what they've got in the way of spell scrolls and the like, and spell book and stuff like
Some
that.
stuff that we can roleplay next time on the shopping stuff.
Yep.
Because like I said, if there's anything in particular that you want, that's not just like, regular equipment list stuff, and you want to look for something specific or something like that, then just make a note of it, and we can do that real quick at the beginning of next session.
Sounds good.
So is this where we want to roll it up?
I'm good to wrap.
Okay, well, let me send us out, and I'll give us a little thing for the wrap up on the podcast end that you can just edit to this point and
Sounds
throw
good.
it on the end.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, pause for edit. Actually, we'll just pause, and then I'll say, and you'll find out next week what you picked, and then you can just cut it there.
Yeah, okay. Find out next week on Heroes Need Not Apply. Actually, in 2 weeks, right? We sticking to the 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Or are we
Yeah.
doing the 2-week thing?
Yeah,
I'm
so
good with 2 weeks.
that'll be April 24th. Anybody at this point see a problem with that?
I'll have to check.
Chat,
my
chat, you
schedule,
got a
but
problem
I
with
don't
that?
think-
Chat's good with it. We're going with 24th.
Chat's good.
Man, chat is blowing up. They love 24.
Yeah.
Calm down, people. Jeez.
That's right on the money.
So
All right.
pause. I'm gonna do the ending for that, and then we'll do the outro for the actual Twitch stream. So,
Yeah.
and we'll find out next week what they chose for their levels. Join us next week or next time on Heroes Need Not Apply. Yeah. So, thank you to everybody that has hung with us tonight, and kind of a little bit of a different way that we ended it on, but that was kind of the best way and a good way to end it on a level up for next time. So we will be reconvening in, we said 2 weeks on the 24th.
That's the plan, and we'll
hopefully,
keep updated on social media.
Yeah, we'll keep it posted. But thank you for tuning in, checking in, stopping by, watching us, and all that good stuff, for listening. Check out our other podcast if you want to get into learning how to play, or want to get somebody into learning how to play. Direct them to the Vitamin D&D podcast, and that will teach you from all the way from scratch up to being a fairly competent person that will be able to play. And you can get somebody into it, or send it to somebody that you want to learn how to play. Send it around, get it out that way. And that's one thing that you do. But thanks for watching tonight. Shout out to Roll20 for the use of their software, which makes it possible for us to play over the internet. Thanks to Sirenscape, which we will be posting the soundscapes that we used tonight. We only used a couple since we didn't really do a whole lot, but we'll have those up. And thank you to Sirenscape. Thank you to @JNathan or JNATHYN for the use of our theme song or outro song or intro song or song. Check him out on Twitter, Instagram, or Twitter and TikTok. He might have Instagram. I'm not sure. Check out your local game shops. Thank you if you were one of the, what was the name of the place? He's on mute. Hang on.
So the game shop, it was the I have it right here somewhere, but I don't have it anymore. Well, I'll shout it back out later. But hit up the Game Keep, the Game Cave, Tabletops, Hobbies, and Games, and
something point.
Game Point board game coffee shop.
Yep.
So I'll be checking those guys out soon, stopping by and saying hi.
Yeah, cool. And if you are at any of those places and are listening or have listened, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Hopefully we've got you some stuff. And Patrick has his hand up, yes?
Yeah, question from the class. One thing, if you're listening to this on podcast, and even if you don't have the opportunity to watch us live, we would greatly appreciate you going and giving us a follow, and telling everybody about it on Twitch. And you can find us on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/the Vitamin D Cabinet. Okay, you should be able to find us there. We are getting very close. We've, with all of our Between Adventures streams and these streams, we're getting, a lot of people following the Twitch channel, and we're getting close to, satisfying all the requirements for affiliate, which is, super cool. And something that we like doing this for free, and would keep doing it for free. But I know that if we make affiliate, we could always, get some support, some great support from the community through Twitch, which means that we could then push that back towards, improving setups, improving whatever else, to improve our stream, improve our podcast, and just make it a whole lot better product than we're already putting out. And it's pretty cool. Streaming is something that I've always thought was super fun and wanted to do. So it's kind of like weird to have that kind of start being maybe a reality. So
yeah, and I enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. But yeah, if you have enjoyed our content or are enjoying our content and you're not already following, just go give us a follow there on Twitch. Just takes a click of a button, doesn't cost you anything, it's free, and it shows your support, and we would greatly appreciate it if you would do that. But if you were listening in, watching in, tuning in, we appreciate it, and we do look to see who's watching, and we do see regulars, and we do appreciate input. And also check us out on all of our social medias too. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share, something. Hit us up. Let us know if there's anything any suggestions you have for the game, like some cool house rules that we could think about implementing, or I don't know if you just want to talk about the show. Just let us know. But I think that's going to wrap it up. Unless anybody else has anything else they would like to say.
Coyn Valentine's he takes stupid suggestions to do in game.
Yeah.
Saying.
Shout us out and hit us up even at our email, the vitamin D&D podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Send them there. And but I think that's where we're going to end it. So thank you for stopping in, tuning in, watching, and we will see you next time. Just keep an eye on social media. We'll let you know when we're posting, but it should be the 24th, he said?
Yep.
Should be the next time that we will go live on here is the 24th with Heroes Need Not Apply. We should be keeping on doing our in-between adventures. If you're enjoying those on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, you can check those out as well. And but yeah, I think that's where we're going to end it. So thanks for hanging out with us. We look forward to having you back next time. So, deuces.
Bye.
Toodaloo.